Proud to be sponsored by Game of Silks. Go to silks.io to get in the game. Real ownership, real races, real rewards.
Well, hello, everybody. It's your friends, Sean, SPN Nation, and the man, the myth, the legend from Louisville, Kentucky, Mr. Tim Riders Up. Tim, how are you, buddy?
I am excellent, Sean, because we are out of school, so it is summer. Let's go.
Beautiful.
Summer vacation.
Well done, sir. Well done, sir. And tonight is an unusual night. It's the first night of Woodbine, which is very exciting on Thursday night. But I know also people love Churchill Downs, and Tim has handicapped Churchill Downs as well to thoroughly. So we can kind of do both tonight. We'll be showing the video of Woodbine, which is very exciting. Our friends up at Woodbine are great and let us show their races, which we so appreciate. And great to have them back on a Thursday night in the lounge. But we also have Churchill. So if you guys want to tell us who you like there too, please feel free. Beautiful. Is it a beautiful day down there? It's been gorgeous up here.
It was actually, we had a good day. We had a little bit of clouds, but we had a good day because we've had rain. We had some thunderstorms come through last night, and we got rain coming up the next couple of days. So we enjoyed not having rain today, but the temperature's good. The temperature's in the 80s. So I'm going to get a little bit of heat this weekend, it looks like, here in the Louisville area.
Yeah, we went from spring to summer right away. We had some pouring rain today, but now it's like it's sunny. It's 80s. Yesterday it was almost like 90. It was like, whoo, up here. That's quick, you know.
I think it's going to be a hot one, John. I think it's going to be a hot one.
Yeah, we got Bobby in the house. We got Alex. How are you, bud? We got Mike Casano, the man. Needed the 6 in that to close the pick 3. Oh, so close. But hope everybody out there is doing great. Love to have you on this fun night and almost the weekend. And Tim, how did you do in the Preakness on the weekend overall? Okay, or
overall, I honestly didn't place a lot of bets. I didn't bet a lot that day. And in the Preakness itself, I did not have Seize the Gray, but obviously they're favorites. But I had right behind, right there again, without the winner, just like in the Derby. So.
Yeah, I hear you.
We'll try to get back on it. I've got to play. I'm already looking at the Belmont. If everybody that's saying they're going, it looks like is going right now. I've got to play. I'm going to hopefully get a horse at a little bit of a price here. So we'll see.
Me too, hopefully. But then again, I've talked about him since he was a baby. So. So
I know where you're going.
Yeah, exactly. And I honestly think he doesn't have that, but he has a realistic chance, I
agree. I really do.
He's a young horse and improving. So, yeah, I agree, Mike. The Belmont's shaping up to be awesome. That's going to be a great race. Joe Palmenter, how are we, my friend? Great to join us. So we'll be showing
now,
both.
Mike, when you type in Belmont, you have to put Belmont asterisk.
There you go. Well, that's what I was saying in many ways. Obviously, it would have been interesting to have a kind of Triple Crown, but now that that's out of the way, it's just a race. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm glad, because that way we don't have to go back and forth with all of this and worry about that. Let's just run the race as it is. Belmont.
Right, exactly. Yeah, exactly. We're not going to even worry about it in the slightest.
We'll call it the Belmont Toga.
Yeah, Belmont Toga. There you go. Absolutely. So we are. So let me see here. We're doing 2 tracks here, but it's exciting. So right now, just check it out. We are 14 minutes away from Woodbine.
And the third just finished up at Churchill, so we got 20 minutes there. So we got time first before we go to Churchill. So.
Oh, good. Okay, so everybody, let us know who you like at both tracks. This has been a jockey's Triple Crown so far. Yeah, like it. What a great. You know what I like too is that the fact that people like Jamie and Brian, you know, like not the normal, they're getting their due too, which I think is really great. You know,
I agree.
It helps racing when you have more stars. You know, just saw Brian had a day in his town where it was named Brian Hernandez Day. That was awesome. So
that
well
is
deserved.
awesome.
Well deserved. And we have 14 minutes to post here at Woodbine. We're back on the turf up there, which is great. They're only running races right now on the inner turf to try to sell. But Zach and Mike right there. Look at that. What a trifecta. Churchill, Woodbine, and the Celtics. 3 legends right there.
Boo. Which one am I booing, Sean?
Oh, definitely Churchill.
Yeah,
I would hate those people too. those evil executives.
Those darn leprechauns.
A lot of history there. Well, you remember one time Rick Pitino drafted the whole damn Kentucky team. We had like Antoine, we had Walter McCarty, we had Ron Mercer, we had like every Kentucky guy. I was like, what the heck?
I do remember that. That's why they ran him out of Boston.
Yeah, exactly. Crazy. So we have, so we're 12 minutes away at Woodbine for race number 4. And let us know out there who you guys like, most importantly, who you're playing. And I'll read the condition here. The 4th race is 5.5 furlongs, claiming 15,000 fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up, which have never won. 2 races, and we have 1 scratch, which is a big one. The 6 Tavali has been scratched out of this race for Kelsey Danner. So leaving us with a field of 7. And I say, oh, look at this. Look at this. Talk about legends right here. Our great man, J.D. Fox, live long shot at Woodbine race 4 is the 2 Heckless Aura. Needs a break better than seasonal debut, but has tactical speed at a price. One of the best handicappers, Tim. Right here is J.D. Fox, and a great man as well.
Awesome.
Always love to see him. Thanks for coming in, my friend.
Absolutely.
So Heckless Aura is definitely one that Omar Moreno, who has been riding very well. He rides a lot for my friend Michelle Love, and almost won the first race of the 6 head and swung him out 8 wide. But Omar's definitely a jockey who can get it done. So definitely a horse to be. Exactly. And Tim, you're going to take the first race?
Yes. I think it's tradition. I think we won't break. We can't break with tradition. So
I agree. Yeah. So in this race, this is a very interesting race to me. I think obviously it starts with the 4 sister cousin Churchill. Steve's so solid up there. You know, he's not winning yet. But 2, 5, 5, and 18, his horses are still all in the money. They're all still getting ready. And KK takes the mount back. They're going back down to 15. Tyler Connor, that was a nice ride last time as the favorite. And horse doesn't like to win a lot, but I think this horse will be right there. Definitely, JD's horse is definitely along. I definitely look to him. Proud Speaker coming off the bench there. That was not a bad race at all. I know it was the favorite, but came in 3rd. The 5, and Amanda's back on. She's no longer with her bug now. She's now a regular rider, which is great to see. She's great. And my 3rd horse was the 8, Claire You the Best, and Abley and Bannock on the outside. So I was with I was 4, 5, 8, and then I like JD's 2 and 4th as a price and underneath play with a chance to win.
Interesting.
What did you like, good sir?
I see the 4 being the top pick here. I'm probably going off as a favorite, and I put the 4 underneath. And it's a third time off a layoff here, which is an angle I love.
Yeah.
But the thing about it, Sean, is this is one of those horses. I mean, second.
He doesn't like to win. Doesn't like to win. Yep.
5 seconds. And it's
Yep.
just some horses just don't like to win. So you know
Right.
what? I'm going to play her for second and I'm going to try to beat her.
Yep.
And the horse that I'm going to try to beat her with, I'm actually going to go to the inside for a price. And I'm going to go with Staples and Imogen here.
Yeah.
And I look at this horse and, the horse, there are some good lines here and the horses run well at this level. So been off since December, but really working well. And if you look at that last workout, 13th of May, 1 of 19, did a 47 flat breezing. So I think they've got this horse ready to go. And I'm going to try to get this horse on the inside for a bit of a price. I think we've got a little bit of speed in here, Sean.
We do.
Sister Cousin can show speed. The 3 Hobby Class can show speed. Proud Speaker, the 5 wants to show speed. My Assistant is right there on speed. So I think we've got a few horses here that are probably going to be able to close into what looks like a decent pace. And that's what I'm hoping the one can do is from the rail position, sit off the early leaders going out here and come back. And a horse I also liked, I picked third here, was the 8 horse. And for many of the reasons you said, but this is another one I think is going to be closing, and with Abley up and getting his 5-pound allowance, I just think that this is a horse that with all the speed in front is going to have a pace to close into. So first time against winners here. So it's a little bit of a step up, but that's why we're going to play her underneath a little bit here and hope she can come in and get a price. But I ended up 1, 4, and 8 as far as what I saw. But before we pick our wager here, we'll take a look at them here and see what they look like, and and figure out where we're going to go. It looks like they're out now. There's the one right there. I'm a bourbon girl,
looking sharp.
So you want to show that, Sean?
Well, yep. Let me get
right to
it. Yep. Let me get right to it here.
We got to get used to being able to show it again.
Yeah, here we go. Yep, we're gonna look at the horses here. There's Hobby Class. There's Sister Cousin, Kazushi, and Churchill. Always a dangerous combination. Proud Speaker, Amanda Vandersmersh,
who right now is the favorite.
Yep. My Assistant. There's a big scratch of the 6. The 8, Claire, you are the best. And number 9, Crumbling Beast. There's another horse who could be an interesting horse. Yeah.
Yes, that's another one I gave a few looks as well. But
yeah. And Mike Casano likes the 238 Exacta box at Woodbine. Marv, how are you, my friend? He's playing a pick 4 today, 1-8 with 268, singling the 7, and then 1-4-6. Good luck, Marv. And then Bobby D, always great to see you. Exacta box 238 and 2 to win on the 2 and the 3. So we got 5 minutes to go there, which is great. Thank you to everybody for joining us tonight. 54 strong so far, and climbing as we get up towards the races. And also, if you like Churchill, let us know who you like there too. You can definitely let us know who you like there too. Who did you think looked best on the track there?
I was trying to get a good look at the one warming up because they've switched off of the one right as they came as we put it on here. But I thought the one looked really calm, and you can see right there, ears forward, and looks just calm and professional. I really like that. Not warming the horse up a whole lot right now, but 9 looks pretty good right there as well.
Yeah, 5 looks
a horse.
live.
That's a horse I hadn't used, but looked at a little bit.
Yeah, me too as well. Yep. It's been an interesting meet so far.
I love that we can show the races again. It makes it so much better.
Exactly. Yep. No doubt. It's been, and for Woodbine, it's been a pretty fair track. You know, there's still a good amount of speed, but closers have been in races able to come from behind. You know, so it hasn't been playing its usual speed self, which is nice early in the meet here. And they're only on the inner track right now. They're going to go to the outer track soon. But next year, they're actually going to close the outer track entirely for a year, so they can fix it and make it right. It's still amazing turf. They just want to make it its usual awesome self. So by far, definitely, and I'm not biased, I can actually say the Woodbine turf course and the Colonial turf course and the Keeneland turf course are my 3 favorite turf courses in North America. Alex likes a 2 over the 4, 5, 8 exacta key box.
Interesting.
Going with the price. I like it, Alex.
Well, Sean, I think, let's see here. So as we often do here in the lounge, with a couple minutes to post, we're going to wade into the shallow end of the pool here and just get a little bit of a sense for how things are going tonight. So I'm going to play a $2 exacta key box, the one with the 4, 5, and that's going to be for a small $8 wager to get us going, but nice and easy, just one with 4 or 5, and hope we can get that one on top. But I think the one can get a piece in at 8-1 with either one of those favorites. I think we can make a little bit here to start off.
Yep. And Charlie, how are you? Has a pick 3, 2, 4, 5, 8, 9 with 6, 7, 8 with 2, 3, 8. Very interesting field here. Alex says that's not half the field, Tim.
I don't play half the field.
No, I think for his bet.
I you know me. I like taking a stance.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Taking a stance, jump in.
Yep. And we're almost there. Just going to take it off just for 1 second here. But we're almost to post time. No, you allude. I play half the field. Oh, there you go. See?
I was trying to be nice. I knew what he was talking about. I was trying to take some heat off of you, Alex.
Is this the first week that Alex is not actually on the road? He's been on the road for like 5 weeks in a row. Is he actually in home in beautiful Rhode Island?
No.
Let me see. So we're going back here. Here we go. We're about to go into the post here. Gonna bring us right on here. And let me get the sound on here for us.
The sunny skies here on this first Thursday of
There's our friend Robert Geller.
Will follow is the stablemate in this race to my assistant. Hobby Class walks up.
Good luck to everybody.
To open the program at the meet with a victory. Joining the line.
I had to make sure I muted my sound because I was getting a little bit of echo there.
Yeah.
For Amanda Vandermish.
Amanda Vandermish.
5, just needing a little encouragement. Horse 5, proud speaker. As there's a little delay. That is the rider of Hobby Class, Jason Hoyt, who bailed out.
Amanda.
He's getting back on board now. The horse still in the gate.
Hey, Paul, how are you, my friend?
Paul, how are you, my friend? How are things in Ireland?
You the best.
Paul's been cashing tickets in the big races.
Just about ready.
Yeah, I know, huh?
Crumlin Beast to the outside gate. And this field under starter's attention.
This 9 is definitely interesting. 6-1. That would, but wide open race.
5.5 furlongs. They stand.
You want 1, 4, 5.
In the gate Off they race, and a very nice start. One of the best away, Clary the Best and Crumlin Beast, and going through his hobby class for the early lead from Sister Cousin.
We don't have to call him,
Proud
Sean.
Speaker, my assistant, the
yeah,
center,
exactly.
up the inside to third, pushing right through now is I'm a Bourbon Girl. Hecklazor is in the top flight as well, and dropping to the tail now are both Crumlin Beast and Clary the Best as they sort themselves out. Hobby class the leader. In second, Sister Cousin. On the inside is I'm a Bourbon Girl. Around the outside goes my assistant with Proud Speaker, the center. Behind them, Hecklazor has got back a bit. Crumlin Beast is running on strongly. And last, Clary the Best has to come from Absolute as they come inside the 5/16ths. And out in front from the back of the field coming forward is also Crumlin Beast, but Sister Cousin turns in front of Hobby Class, and now Crumlin Beast is rushing home as they corner a line of almost 3. And on the outside, Crumlin Beast has run up and gone to the front. Crumlin Beast on the outside, drifting out in front. In second, Sister Cousin. Clary the Best is driving home. Crumlin Beast the leader. Clary the Best is coming on strongly. Crumlin Beast in front. Clary the Best trying to get up, but Crumlin Beast has gone on to win a neck. Clary the Best second. Third placing to Sister Cousin. And behind them, my assistant. The time is 16.09.
But see, that what I love what you did is you said you just waded into the water. We don't really know the track bias yet or anything, you know what I'm saying? So when you know, and that was, and they came from, both of them came from the clouds. So clearly speed is not holding up, at least in that race.
5/8, the time 16.09.
The whole complexion of that race changed when the 5 didn't get out in the lead. You know, like when the 5, the Amanda couldn't get out on the lead there, you know?
That's going to pay pretty well because you've got both of the
winner is 9. Crumlin Beast over 8.
The top 2 out, and
then
the third favorite finishes second, and then the third, the fourth is out with the 1. So that's going to pay pretty well.
Very decent indeed,
but interesting.
Yeah, you know,
I have to say something to Alex here. Alex is talking about my hair being perfect. The only reason it looks that way, Alex, is because there is no hair. It's like completely shaved all the way around the sides, and the little bit that there is on top is perfect, but there's no hair there, buddy. I appreciate the comment. What little bit is there is probably perfect. You're right, Alex.
That's right. So 9847. So if anyone had 9847, you did pretty darn good. And this kid, by the way, for all those people that remember last year, Assiniboia, Abley is really doing really well at Woodbine. He's drawn a lot of good reviews up there since he's come over. He's a real good
horse, Sean, that we talked about being, first time against winners. So just broke her maiden last time out.
Yep. So very impressive. So. And Tim, how long do we have until Churchill Downs?
1 minute. So
1 minute. Okay.
Yes. So they are.
I'm just going to take this off for a second here, and then then we'll take Geller off there for a second. And we are 1 minute away from Churchill Downs. Is there anyone that you like there, Tim? I haven't been able to study that as much.
The 3's a big favorite in here, and I really like the 3. I think the horse is going to win. And for those, if you're playing Churchill, Jose's up on the 3. Jose has ridden 2 out of the first 3 races, and he's won 2 out of the first 3 races. So I think he can get his 3rd win in 3 mounts so far. I do like the 5 horse second, and I thought I would get a little bit of a price, but now it looks like that horse has dropped down in the 2nd favorite. So not much money to be made here. And I did take a price horse 3rd underneath. I like this 8. Been off since March, but I like this 8 for Stinson with Edgar Morales up. He's off to a pretty decent start for the mounts he gets. And this trainer Stinson, he doesn't have a huge stable, but 61 to 180 days, he's only had 4 starters, and he's won 2 out of 4 for ROI of 446.
Yeah, you can't beat that,
No, so I would play a 3 with the 5/8 underneath here is the way that I would play it.
And we got Jose going for his 3rd win, you said, right?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. Victor Mahal in the house. How are you, my friend? Victor had a big week last week at Churchill Downs. Mike Casano has the 1357 try box. The odd box. There you go. Love it. And thank you, everybody, for joining us as always there here in the lounge.
Horses are at the gate at Churchill.
We can't show that one, unfortunately. They don't let us.
Not if we want to stay out of court.
Right, exactly. Right, exactly.
CDI is CDI, and they're going to do CDI things.
Right, exactly. Yep. They're heading into the gate. Tim can actually call the Churchill race for us because we can't show that one. But Robert Geller is doing a great job.
Looks like everybody's in 10-horse field. They're way back in the chute. The 9 looks like got shuffled out, squeezed between the 8 and the 10. Down on the inside, you got the 2 wanting to go out for the lead. The 10 starting to make a little bit of a run to challenge 4 wide on the outside there, and I believe that was the 8 horse that was in between those. But right up front right now, you got the 10 by about a half length over the 2 horse. That's a 7 back in third. Just outside those, about 2 wide. In fourth place right now is the 3rd, moving up in or 4th, moving up into 4th to pass that horse right now is the 1. Then you've got 5, 4, 8, 9, and 6 trailing all of those. But up front right now, they went to the quarter in 22.91 seconds. Dreaming of Smarty, the 2 horse, holding the lead. The 10 horse Ferry Boat, is out there right now. The 7 Cozy My Boy is starting to make a move, and our 3 horse Cool Quartet is starting to come with a 3 wide move as they hit the half in a blistering 46.11 seconds. So Cozy My Boy sticks a nose in front, but just outside that one is the favorite Cool Quartet starting to get in a bit of a run. And they hit the top of the stretch after the 3 quarters in 111.03 seconds. The 7, Cozy My Boy, still holding on to that lead. The 3 has got work to do from the outside, but starting to come on and challenge for the lead. The 5 horse Royal Act is going to come up and try to split those 2. Here comes the 5. Starting to make a move. The 3 is trying to come late as well. It's going to be a photo finish, but I believe the 3 is going to get there. 3, 5, and 7, and we called that 3, 5.
Just like you said. Yeah.
Called the 3, 5.
And Victor, good job. The 3, 5. Thank you, Mike, as always, for joining us, my friend. So appreciate it. Victor, exact the 3 with the 5, 8, and he played it with you.
Good job. I'm pretty sure that 3 nipped him at the wire. It looks like you got him. So
yeah,
we'll watch. I think he did. It is a photo, and the 7 was definitely 3rd down on the inside.
Were you hoping for the 5 to beat the 3?
I only played the 3 on top, so I'm glad.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, no, I didn't know. Yeah,
he got it clearly. So it's 3, 5, 7.
Yeah,
it was
3,
the
5.
4.
Excellent pick.
The 4
Only
got up
in the lounge
for 4th place.
Good job. Great pick.
So we didn't get our odds horse, our long shot home, but we still cashed an exacta, right? 3, 5.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, 3, 5.
Couple of favorites, but you know what? Cashing tickets beats ripping them up.
Yeah, and would you believe this? You're going to be shocked at this. I'm shocked at this. The $1 exacta 3, 5 pays $11.
I was just about to say that, Sean. I just looked at it, so that's pretty darn good.
Awesome?
So I played it. I played a $5 exacta, so I'm that won't be bad. I
just did a $2 exacta box 3, 5. So
there you go.
I went right with you.
We're cashing
1. That's $11. I mean $11, $22 for $2 with those 2. Just amazing.
No,
Victor just showed up and tailed Tim. See, our Kentucky guy knows what he's talking about down there, folks. Always follow Tim.
Hey, Sean, real quick. How about Jose? He's 3 for 3. There have been 4 races, but he did not have a mount in the second race. So he's got 3 wins and 3 races so far.
Yeah.
3 wins and 3 mounts out of 4 races.
Benny Betts, how are you, my friend? Love the hat.
Good
Love
job,
that.
Victor. Glad we could help you cash a ticket.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Like cashing tickets. I believe Alex had that one, didn't he?
I think so. Yeah. Oh yeah. When you see the hoo-ha, the Robert is that Al Pacino, we know he's got it. Is that Scent of a Woman? Great movie. Good job, everybody in Churchill Downs. Well done. Well done. And
Indeed.
indeed,
Indubitably.
classic movie. And then we got 18 minutes until Woodbine coming up here in race 5.
That's crazy. I know it was 10 horses, but those 2 horses just look like clearly the best to me.
They did.
11
They
to 1.
Yeah.
11 to 1.
I don't get that.
Me?
Oh, look at Alex. Alex already knows. You know what, man? And honestly, Tim knows this. Tim knows this. I root with my heart, but I do analyze with my head. I really do.
Bet with your head. Root with your heart. Bet with your head.
Yeah, I do. Right, exactly. And if I think a horse, even that I like, doesn't have a chance, I'll say I think he's overmatched. I really legitimately believe Antiquarian has a chance, especially in the mile quarter. People forget this. That was only his 4th race in the Peter Pan. He has not run a lot of races, but he's getting better. And you can legitimately, I think, Tim, give him an excuse. He went through the gate before the race in Louisiana. That's tough for a young horse to kind of come back and gain your composure versus solid horses, So he's getting better every start. He's out of Preservationist. Everyone remembers Preservationist won the Woodward very impressively at a mile quarter in Saratoga. So his dad liked the track. I think he's got a legitimate chance. Am I calling him the absolute winner? No, but I think he's got an absolute chance versus this group.
Well, Sean, if we cash that one and we get the ticker right, so we're sitting at 110.90 right now.
Wonderful, yeah, because we're doing both tonight. Because Woodbine we're only exactly, so we're doing both. So
yeah, we don't have a lot of races, a ton of races, and it might be a little tight getting them all, but we're gonna do our best to get a wager in each one for you guys. And
exactly.
Hopefully, just like
won
that
the
one,
second one, $22. How is that possible?
No, that's awesome.
That's crazy.
For those 2 horses, I would take that every day. Let me go back and look at that again, and I bet a whole lot more money.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Amen. Yep.
Yeah, I like Antiquarian myself. I really think that's a nice horse. I'm not saying, that's my bet for the Belmont. I just mean I like that horse a lot.
I will say this. The one thing that we're very interested in, Fierceness is training up to it. We don't know if he'll run in it, right? That the only bad thing for Antiquarian is that I would think Johnny V would have to take Fierceness over Antiquarian. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But, that's only he's been the only rider for Antiquarian. But
yeah, I hope he runs, Sean, and here's why.
Yeah,
because it's New York.
Yeah,
it's Rapoli.
Yeah,
and that
overbet.
And yes, it's going to be overbet, and I'm not betting the horse now. For those of you playing at home, if I'm not betting Fierceness, you probably need to bet Fierceness, because in every race that he's run in so far, I've been on the wrong side of every one of them.
Right. So Tim was against him. Just take the $100 bill out and just stand by the window.
Except the Florida Derby. The Florida Derby, I was on him on that one. But every time he's lost, I've been on him. Other than that one, and every time he's won, other than that one, I've been off him. So it's just like I can't cash a ticket on that. So I'm not playing him. So I advise everyone else to play Fierceness.
There you go. Well, love it. So yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see. Now, wouldn't this be? I don't know if he has the mount yet, but I was laughing. Wouldn't this be ironic if Junior picked up the mount? I don't know, because Todd doesn't ride Junior a lot, but it would be funny if Junior picked up the mount on a Preservationist baby when he won the Woodward with Preservationist on there, and then he picks up the baby and wins with that too. But I don't know who's going to be the rider. Right. But I just thought that'd be poetic. So
All right.
So so great job there, Tim.
So Sean, we got 14 minutes to race 5. You want to read off the conditions for this one?
Yes, sir. We're going to go to race 5. And let me bring up the stream here, which we greatly thank our friends here at Woodbine for 1 second here, my friend. We're getting back in practice here. We haven't been. There we go.
And Sean, we're back in Canada full force because we got Woodbine on Thursdays and we got Assiniboia that'll be coming up at the beginning of the week.
Huh? So exciting.
Stay tuned, everybody. Assiniboia is running again, and we will be there.
Yes, sir. Love it. Okay, so we are. I'm just bringing our screen up here for us, and now we're coming onto the track here, and I can bring it right on to us. And here we go. We're looking at we're saddling some horses on the outside. Keve Nichols just had a birthday the other day. Joe says, I haven't been following Woodbine this season. Oh, yeah. Let me read the conditions first here, by the way.
Sure.
Claiming 7,500 fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 3 races. And you're asking for the 8, Joe. That is OG Francis, who is a new face to Woodbine. He's come over from overseas, but in 6 mounts, he is 2 seconds and 1/3. Hasn't gotten a win yet, but hey, 3 out of 6 in the money. Not a bad way to get it going,
Thanks for stopping by, Paul.
Yeah, thanks, Paul. Always a pleasure, my friend. God bless. Horses coming down that hill. So if anyone does this, I'll tell Tim, for anyone who doesn't know, this is kind of a strange thing for Woodbine. So the turf course is on the outside of the poly track, which is so when you stand near the rail, you're actually standing right near the turf course, which is pretty darn cool to see. So what they have to do is they go up the hill to the paddock, then they go back down the hill, and they have to go under the turf course and up the hill to get to the poly track. So right now all the horses are going down the hill, which for the grooms is much easier to go downhill than uphill. But then they have to go back uphill again when they get on the other end. So
Sean, if I understood you correctly, we're going over the hill and through the woods to grandmother's house. We go.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, and here's the picks here. We got Jeff Brait likes the 6, Doug McPherson likes the 6, Ron Gearking from Daily Racing Form likes the 1, Al Smart Picks from HBI Bet likes the 6, and the Morning Line likes the 6. So I think someone in this group seems to like the 6.
Well, Tim? Sean, do you want to know what I have?
Yes, I do, my friend. Yes.
Okay. So the horse I like on top, Sean, I'm going to go to the 6.
There you go.
and it's funny because if you look at the screen right there, I'm just going to give you 3 numbers and look at that screen. I've got 681. So yeah. Just to talk about them briefly here. So the 6 horse, second off a layoff, Sophia was up last time, and this horse for first time off a layoff since last November. That actually is not a bad line at all. Optional claimer 10,000 in that race. So I think that this horse is prepped to move forward off of that. Sophia gets back up again. They drop down to a 7,500 claimer. I just think that this horse is probably going to be the winner in here. The 8 horse, as we mentioned a little bit, as we talked about the jock there, it looks like some people are making it's. I'll be interested to see, Sean, if the money stays on this. I see this a lot at Woodbine. It seems like to where there's money on a horse and then the odds change last minute. But yeah, right now the 8 is taking a lot of money and is actually your favorite at 3-2. So another one going second off a layoff. It's interesting to me, Sean, as well, that they're running this horse back basically on 12 days rest. This horse ran on the 11th. And was stalking the pace in the same class and came on for just to be beaten by a head. Good race last out, and I just think that this is another one that's going to be right there. And then I went all the way to the inside on the rail. This horse is one that, much like the others, it's second off a layoff, stepping up a little bit in class for this one. So to me, that's not always a bad thing, because I think the connections are just like, hey, we've got a horse that was in is in good condition, and is potentially could be claimed. So we don't want to give the horse up for that. So they step up a little bit. It's not a lot. It's more or less the same level. But this is a horse that showed early speed right there, just off the pace in that same race as everybody else. And we talked about the horses that were right there in second. This horse was only beaten 3.5 lengths in fourth place in the same race. So the other thing is they cut back in distance a little bit. That race was 6.5, and this is a 6 furlong race. So I do think that this horse, who faded a little bit in that 6.5 furlong, could probably sustain a little bit longer. And I think that at 8-1, Golden Train is one that you probably want to have on your ticket, at least underneath.
Sure, I agree. Yep.
But yeah, 6 and 8, Sean. I think that it's like, this is one of those races to where I would play a clear exacta with 6 and 8, maybe box them, and then put 6 and 8 with 6 and 8 with whoever you like in third in a couple of trifecta bets. That would be the way that I would attack the race personally.
Yep. Tim, play the music.
You got it, buddy.
Play the music.
We don't even need to wait.
Nope. The second pick at Woodbine, I'm just doing a simple $5 exacta box, 6-8.
I like it. I like it a lot.
That's all I'm doing. Yep. I don't see anything else why you would play anything else here. You know, I think they're the two horses to beat. Churchill's in a weather delay, Joe says.
We do have a little bit of a small thunderstorm rolling through.
We do. Okay. Yeah. Does the track go to sloppy?
I don't think it will right now. I mean, we'll keep watching it, but I will say that one thing is, if you didn't look at the track conditions today, we are off the turf.
You're off the turf. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. May have been expected. Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
And we did get some, like I said, we got moisture all day yesterday, and some pretty significant storms and everything, and overnight. So it's been raining a little bit.
Yeah.
And we got more coming in this weekend.
I do. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Better be smart.
But that's good. It puts him in a little delay. We'll hopefully have an opportunity to watch this one and then jump over to that one. But Sean, just like I predicted, that money seems to have shifted pretty significantly from the 8, who was, less than odds on, less than 1-1. And now here we go. The 6 is the 8-5 favorite.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So 8-5 over 5-2, and that's probably the way it finishes. But I would box them just to be sure. But to me, those two horses are like head and shoulders above everybody else here.
Yeah, and I'm just adjusting the screen a little bit so it doesn't have any feedback on it. That's why I'm going in and out here. But
absolutely. Does anybody like anyone else? I see Victor still in the 6-8. Joe
Bobby like
the
5
favorite in the double in the daily doubles. Bobby does have win on the 5. I see that. Alex is going 8 with 1-2-4. Exactly, key box.
That makes sense. Yeah,
and I love that one. And the one at 6, the 11-1 from a 6-1 morning line. I'm really surprised at that. Honestly.
Yeah.
No, I think the 1 is definitely one that could potentially finish underneath, and at 11-1, if you play a 6-8 with 1, if you can get that try home, even with the 2 favorites on top, with several horses below that one, I think you can get a little bit of a return.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Again, thank you to everybody joining us tonight, which is interesting. Again, thank you to everybody for joining us tonight. Looks like a nice night up there at Woodbine.
It does. It really does. And I'm glad we're back up there. I like the way it looks up there. I like the wagering after I got used to it a little bit and got to know the jocks and trainers a little better as we moved through it last year. Last year, as we played Woodbine, it was the first year that I had gone wagered on that track quite a bit. So getting a little more familiar.
Yeah, and what's great too is like even earlier, it was one of the first races. It was like 7-2, 4-1, 5-1, 9-2, 7-1, 8-1. I mean, like, you know, everybody's has a chance up there. You know, they make the fields very competitively, which I like. You know, which makes it from a betting standpoint not easy. You know,
exactly.
So. Yeah, so about 3 minutes to post. Tim, have you ever been up to Woodbine?
I have not. I think I mentioned it, you know, when we were betting the track before that it's definitely one that's on my list now that I really want to try to get up to, especially since we've been watching it. Another one, and I'm really thinking about trying to possibly make this trip this year is I'm thinking about maybe heading up to Manitoba.
Oh, there we go. Welcome, Mr. Riders Up. I love Kurt's voice.
It's just a fun track. It really is. It to me, it's the way that it should be, to where they put some entertainment into it. So. And it seems like it's very fan friendly with all the promotions and all the things they do. And
they do a great job. Bobby D says, "Come to Del Mar for the Breeders' Cup."
I actually, believe it or not, Bobby, I am really considering it. Del Mar's been on my list for a while. It's another track I haven't been to. I haven't been to any of the ones out west. So I am definitely considering coming out to Breeders' Cup this year at Del Mar, and that way I can hit the Breeders' Cup and check Del Mar off my list. So I'm really considering it.
Yeah. And Alex boxed the 6-8 is a saver based on Tim's assessment. Charlie has
if Alex is trailing us, I need to cancel my bet.
Yeah, and then he has 6, 7, 8 in the middle leg of the pick 3. Also bet the 8 to win. Mike Casano has a 2, 5, 6, 8 try box at Woody. Joe Pullman would also love to go to AD2. Marv Beatty, Assiniboia is my favorite. I bet the tickets are outrageous, Bobby. And guess what? This is a shock. I'm actually a fan of Antonio Whitehall. Who knew? Huh? He's been coming in the money a lot. He's won a couple of races so far, but he's been in the money a lot, which is good to see. Starting out early. Because he usually rides for connections, interestingly. A lot of his connections start slow in the meet, and he's actually won on a couple. So he's a little actually ahead of his pace because because he rides for people that don't usually start out fast,
Right.
So, okay, we got the one. Oh, let me turn on Robert Geller for us here for his excellent calls.
For Skyshonet's gate 2.
Thank you, Robert, as always.
Hell of a Holiday goes up. It's a Birdie has gate 3.
And again, the official bet here is the exact box 6-8.
Early in the program sends out It's a Birdie to gate 4 is on
trying to
and
reinvent
on
the wheel
for Austin Adams. Next along, 'Tis a Pity. Loaded Question comes up. And Moonbright, outside gate. Taylor Moon has gone in earlier. Moonbright being moved to the line for Emilio Francis. Is set to run in the gate and locked up. On their way, a very good start. And in the center, 'Tis a Pity has just got the head in front. Away pretty well is Moonbright on the outside and Racing Handy on and on and on. Over on their inside, It's a Birdie, and just behind the pace, Taylor Moon. Loaded Question is back third last from Hell of a Holiday, and on the inside, Golden Train. And from the outside gate, Moonbright darts away and leads clearly by 3 lengths. On and on and on is second. 3/4 now. Length away is 'Tis a Pity from Taylor Moon. Loaded Question bursting forward in the centre. Is going up to share third and continuing the move up the rail. In behind them, It's a Birdie dropped into third last, now second last, passed by Hell of a Holiday, and Golden Trainers in the centre. They run to the 5/16, and Moonbright's lead a length and a half. On and on and on is second. A couple to Taylor Moon from 'Tis a Pity. Loaded Question the inside, and Hell of a Holiday's taken to the outside, running on, cornering. Moonbright from on and on and on, and they've gone out by a length to Loaded Question the centre. Down the outside, Taylor Moon, and Hell of a Holiday's winding up. On and on and on has hit the front. On and on and on for Austin Adams is keeping on. Moonbright in second, and the others headed by Hell of a Holiday. On and on and on. Out in front, Moonbright on the inside, coming back. On and on and on. Goes on, wins a neck. Moonbright second. Hell of a Holiday third, and Taylor Moon was fourth in the time of 1:12.26.
So the 4 in a.
I'll tell you what, that's 2 races in a row to where Sophia really hasn't given her horse a very good ride.
No. And Victor, look at this right before the race. I hate to say it, that 4 is scaring me. Yeah.
Yep.
And that 4 ran like it. Look at that, 12-1.
Opening quarter, on and 22 and 3. The half a mile.
And Adams, he's a young rider.
Winning time.
Gets up there at 12-1. That's going to send some interesting.
Yeah, that was, if I'm not mistaken, Sean, I think that's his first win.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, Austin Adams' first win for Mikey Mateen. Interesting. Sophia got off this horse.
Yes.
The unofficial result is 4.827. The winner is 4 on and on and on over 8.
Philly, the daughter of Exaggerator, and blows up the tote board at 12-1. So what we are seeing tonight, folks, and this is why you have to watch the thing, because you can clearly tell speed is not holding.
No.
It is not holding tonight. Exactly.
Although I will say the 8 fought back pretty gamely.
It's very gamely. Yeah. Francis so far, no wins, but OG is riding very well. That's what is that now? 4 out of 7 in the money so far. So he is Joe just told us Churchill is back.
Yeah, so. I was looking over there myself. So it looks like that they just it just came back on. It says 1 minute to race 5, although obviously it's going to be a little bit of a delay from that. That was the original timing, but they are just headed out onto the track right now.
Okay. So on and on and on. Blows up the tote board.
So this race right here originally had 7 horses in. The 2 and the 5 are scratched. So we've only got a 5-horse race, 1, 3, 4, 6, and 7. Right now, the 7 is a huge favorite at 4 to 5 with the 4, who was your early, your morning line favorite is 2 to 1. So 4 to 5 and 2 to 1 are your top 2 favorites in here right now. And I'm trying to go back and look at my picks.
Good, Ross. And did our friend Alex look at this, folks? Alex had an exact 8 with the 1, 2, 4. Nice job, Alex. 12-1 over 3-1. Did you play the try? Alex had the try. Did you play the try, Alex, by chance? That's all 3. That's going to pay nice, Alex. I hope you had the try as well. Exacta 4.8, $137. The try $303.90 for $1.
He said, "Nope, did not play the try."
But still, great exact, Alex. Who really, great exact. You'll take that every single time, my friend. Yeah. So we'll bring that off the stage here for a second, and we'll go back to Churchill Downs. And how many minutes do we have there, my friend?
It's going to be adjusted. I'm sure it basically shows that it's a minute now. So 0 minutes, it just clicked down, but they just got out on the track. So we probably got a couple of minutes here. I was going through my picks here.
Gotcha. Thank you again to everybody for joining us tonight here. Always love having you in the lounge. If you can, please click on the subscribe button if you already haven't. We love having you. Some great stuff coming up leading into the Belmont and everything. So we will be on top of it for sure. And then we got 0 minutes to post. And who is your I think this horse is interesting. I think Neon Icon. I think Viva Loretta is going to give Neon Icon all it can handle.
Yeah. You know, Sean. So obviously, this is a race that was scheduled for the turf, and they took it off the turf, and it's on the dirt, and it's they're racing at 1.25 miles here. The 7 was entered for MTO. The 7's an MTO, so it was entered for main track only. So they only draw in because they wanted to run on the main track and take everybody on. But that being said, I'm telling you, I'm with you. I like the 4 on top. I like the 4 on top of the 7. I know it's Rusty Arnold and Luis Saez on the 7 horse, but I think the 4 is a horse that I like a lot. And basically, I have an idea. So let's just go ahead and do this really quickly.
Yeah, go ahead, my friend. Yeah.
So we're just going to play a little $5 exacta key, not key box, but we're just going to key. We're going to key the 4 over the 6 and 7.
Love it. There you go.
So 4 over 6 and 7. So a $10 wager, 4 over 6, 7.
Love it.
And we're going to hope that the 7 just doesn't even run at all.
There you go. Love it. Andy Biancone was actually on earlier, and she said that Keith gave her some great insight into his last race, so
let me adjust our ticker as well. We lost 10 on that last race.
Yes, we did.
No worries. We're still over 100.
Oh yeah, we're doing great. Yeah.
Okay. Bobby D saying exacta box 1, 2, 3 with win on the 6.
Is that coming up at is that Woodbine?
Churchill, Bobby?
Yeah, where are we going? Yeah.
So they're loading up, Sean, at Churchill. So we've already got 4 in the gate, and the 5th one out of 5 is going in. So they're putting the 7 in. The 7 did go off as your 3 to 5 favorite. So let's see if Rusty and Luis can get him home and hope that the 4 wins. Pretty even start. The 7 did break to the outside a little bit. So now he's going to want to go to the lead. So Luis is calling on him a little bit, and he does go up. But he's had to burn a little horse early on here as he broke to the outside. Yeah. Just behind that, you've got 3 across the track with the 1 down on the rail, the 4 in between horses, and the 6 horses 3 wide, with the 3 horse now starting to get engaged from the back. But they're all about a length apart here as we head into the far turn, with the 1 still out front, and the 7 had to swing a little bit wide there. Got a little bit of a bad turn as they went to the quarter in 25.25 seconds. The 1's a length out front over the 7 Neon Icon. It's another length back to Viva La Red down on the rail inside. Half a length behind that one is Robin Sage, and back in the back, but just about 4 lengths off the pace is the 3 horse. So everybody still has a chance in this one. Maria's Revenge at 17-1 hit the half at a very slow 50.4 seconds. Yeah. So they're crawling up front right now, and Maria's Revenge has been asked a little bit and starts to put a little bit of separation. So Neon Icon is going to have to start to make a move here. The 4 Viva La Red is starting to move down inside with Robin Sage just off of that one. The 7 horse, here comes Neon Icon as they hit the far turn. The 3/4 is 115.087, and Neon Icon is taking the lead. Maria's Revenge is still down inside, but Viva La Reg is starting to make a move and is going to have to take the turn about 3 wide. Down inside, the 3 got a pretty tight turn on the turn down on the rail and is going to make up on the inside there. But the 7 Neon Icon looks pretty clear. The 4 is going to get up for second, but the 7 was just too much for them and wins going away by about 5 lengths.
Yeah.
7, 4, and 3.
The exacta paid $4. So
no interest. 7, 4, and 3.
Yeah. So not much. Rick Johnson, how are you? Oh, look at this, Rodney. Look at this. There it is. Yep, he's ready. White Barrio coming back. Love it.
Mile. Let's go, Bobby. Rodney, let's go.
Let's go. There you go.
Little hot rod Avario.
Yep, absolutely. Yep.
Love that horse.
Yeah, and Bobby D's it. And Rick had the 4 with the 6, 7, 8, 4, 8. I think that must have been Churchill, I would think.
Yes, I'm sure it was.
Yeah.
No, it can't be with the 8 because there was no 8.
Oh, so maybe that's Rick, is that Woodbine? We liking Woodbine?
So that 7 was much the best. Luis is up for Rusty Arnold at 1-2, but I'm not going to bet a 1-2 over a 2-1. It had to try to at least turn it around.
No. Yeah. And that exacta paid peanuts.
Yes.
That exact. Let's see. The official 7-4 paid $2 for $1. So you if you boxed them, you broke even. Maybe made like 20 cents. Not worth it.
So we're down to 90-90, but we still got lots of races left.
Lots of races left. And let's go to Woodbine here. Go to Woodbine. Get back on the Woodbine page here. I have to be careful with Woodbine.
6, Sean.
Huh?
17 minutes to race 6.
Yeah, and Woodbine and Woodbine Mohawk are running together right now, so I always have to make sure I have the right screen.
Hey, Sean, you've got a little bit of an echo in your mic for me. Is anybody else hearing that, or is it just me?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, yours it's a little like staticky and with a little bit of an echo. So.
Oh boy. Okay. Whoops. Let me see if I can see that. Does that help at all?
No, it's still doing the same thing.
Oh, weird. Okay. I don't hear it on my end, but this. Okay, weird.
Yeah, Rodney, I love that horse. I'm a big fan, and I know a lot of people when he went over to the Middle East, a lot of people were talking crap about his performance over there. And you either like the track or you don't. And he's been running well. I think he's a heck of a horse, and I just like him. So Victor said you sound okay there, Sean. So
okay, yeah, okay. Thanks. No, but let me know that though. That's great feedback. So we will go back to Woodbine here, and see who. Let me bring this back up for us so we can actually see what we're doing here. Bring the screen back up for us. Horses are in the walking ring. Let us see how they're doing. Do it inside, It's nice to see how the horses are handling the inside on the, Thank you, Rodney. Thanks, Victor.
Hey, Sean, I'm going to jump out real quick and jump back in because I'm still hearing you, and I'm even struggling. So it might be my connection. So one second.
Okay, sure, no problem. I got it here, bud. I got it. There we go. So there's the 7 Silent Princess. Let me give the conditions here at Woodbine. The 6th race is maiden 7,500 fillies for maidens, fillies, and mares, 3-year-olds and up 3-year-olds. And we have a full field because nobody has scratched so far. So this would be an interesting thing. Rodney, glad to have you betting Woodbine, bud. I got my Woodbine shirt on here, representing tonight. This is an interesting field. We got the one. I'll kind of read the connections here for us. Exactly. Here in the 6th race, we got number 1, Now You See Me, the first-time starter for William Thorinos and KK Kimura. And this duo is 20% together and excellent with first-time starters. So always have to watch and plenty of works. This horse has had plenty of work. So this one will be more than fit. We have the 2 is CNC Greatness, Norm McKnight for Evan Adams, and he just won his first race of the year. So, which is great. And 3, Castleton, is Roy Agostino with Kirk Johnson, the veteran rider from Fort Erie and Woodbine. And he's on the board right now at 7-2. We have Classic Glory, Ross Armada and Stephen Jadu at 15-1. We have the 5, Silverlasso, Sarah Ritchie and Abley at 13-1. We have the 6, Golden Spring for El Barro and Daisuke Fukumoto, and they are at 15 right now, 12-1. 7, Silent Princess, Robert Tiller and Ryan Munger. The 7 is 5-2 morning line and is 10-1 right now on them. So a huge overlay right now on the 7. And number 8, Gonna Win, Abraham Catrayan and Edwin Flores, your favorite right now at 2-1. So that is, let me see here. First year betting, love it, Rodney. Oh no, Alex, you lost the thing right there. Sorry, my friend. The number colors throw me off in Canada. This is the same numbers, colors as America. 1 is red, 2 is blue, 3 is white, 4 is yellow, 5 is black, 6 is my brother. But they're the same colors as America. Marv Beatty picked 3, Woodbine 1, 3, 5, 8 with 1, 6 with 3. So good luck, Marv. Tim, is that a little bit better, or am I still sounding?
No, I'm still hearing you the same way, and it's weird. It's weird because I just turned on a couple other things and I hear everything else fine, but I hear you with a really weird staticky echo.
Weird, huh?
Yeah.
Huh. Kind of crazy.
You want to try jumping out real quick and jumping right back in and see if that helps? Well, while Sean does that, anybody else got any plays for, let's see, Churchill's still a ways off. We got 17 minutes till that one. And we got 11 minutes till race 6 here at Woodbine. Yeah, we definitely don't want to play Woodbine Mohawk, although Sean's an expert at Woodbine Mohawk. He actually puts out picks every day for Woodbine Mohawk. If you haven't checked those out in the past, make sure that you do. He, I remember wasn't too long ago, he put out picks for the night and put out a pick 5 ticket and had a really good pick 5 ticket that cashed that night as well. So yeah, Rodney, I'm with you. That's who I've got on top. I've got the 1 here, first time starter, and this is a race to where I maiden race 7,500. I look through. I'm just not impressed by anybody in the race. So when I see things like that, I always like to check out the first time starters. And I see this one and how the horse has been working and KK getting up. This horse, the sires hits with about 10% debut winners, and KK and the trainer hook up for about 20% so far. So Works look really good. I think the horse is working forwardly. 6-1 morning line, and it looks like right now is projecting for about 2-1. So definitely a horse to consider. My second pick in here was the 8-horse Gonna Win, who it looks like is projecting to be your favorite at 7-5. The layoff concerns me a little bit. This is not a trainer who hits at a very high rate for such a long layoff. Anytime it's 61 to 180 days, this trainer's only won at about 7%. So that's that's just something that I'm not going to play first time off a layoff for a trainer that hits at such a low rate. Although he is off to a decent start here so far at Woodbine. He's got 1 win, 1 second, and 1/3 in 5 starts. So not bad. 3 out of 5 in the money and a 20% win rate. Gets Flores up. But I'm going to play against and play underneath and hope that we can get that one home. I really like that horse a lot. And then I couldn't decide between a couple of horses underneath. The 2-horse here, I think, is probably a classy horse, but that horse has been off since December. And if you look, that's not last December. That's December of 22. This horse has been off for a year and a half. So that's a very long layoff. But the works look like the horse, maybe whatever was wrong with the horse, they're gonna bring her back and see what happens here. But I can't play her anywhere on top, so that's kind of a wild card with such a long layoff. But another horse here, Silent Princess, the 7-horse, started out in the maiden special weight, so they obviously thought highly of this horse, coming out of a sire, Silent Name, out of Japan. Then they dropped her down to a $40,000 claimer, and now they're dropping again, like all the way to the bottom, 7,500. So this is a horse that's had a pretty big drop. So the connections should be able to hit with this horse. It's one I would not leave off of any exotic plays, and probably an outside shot for a win. Although I think the horse, based on what we've seen so far, and again off a layoff, but works again are okay. And in particular, that 26 April work at 4 furlong, that 47-4, that's a pretty decent work compared to the way the speed that most of these go. But trainer intents and workouts are a little bit different from horse to trainer to trainer. So it's not always an apples to apples comparison, but I was 1-8 with 2-7 in here. Any other thoughts in the chat? What do we think here? One 8 with 2, 5, 6, 7 for Rick. Looks like we still got about 6
Is
minutes.
this better? Or do you still have the buzz?
It's still doing the same for me, Sean, but I don't know. Go ahead. Others say that they hear you fine. So I can make out what you're saying. So let's just go with it.
Okay. Yeah. Even exactly. And speaking of exactly, let me just quickly bring this up for us here. What do you call it? Yeah, let me bring this up here for 1 second here, my friend. And there's the horses are on the track here. 5 minutes to post. Hold on a second here. And exactly, something's going on here. Get our technical difficulties out of the way here. See there.
Sean, everybody else hears you fine. So
okay.
We've got a storm going on right now. My connection.
Oh, maybe that's it. Yeah, maybe that could be it.
It might just be the storm and the connection between you and me. So everybody else says.
Yeah, I'm not hearing any buzz on my end, but you know,
I struggle to make out something you say every now and then, but I can more or less figure it out. But okay. So okay. I was talking about my picks while you were out, Sean. But
okay, yeah.
So, but is this mine or yours? Yeah.
So who are your picks, my friend? Sorry.
So I like this one on top, first time starter. I was just saying that I think that the horse, there's nobody in here that looks like a world beater, and this looks like a horse first time out that might be able to compete here at this level, and with the connections, getting KK up. The 8 horse, who's probably going to be your favorite, is a horse I played for second. I played a couple more underneath. That 2 horse has been off for a year and a half. Sean did not run at all last year.
Yeah.
So I can't play more than third. And then the other one that I played in third was a 7. So I played 1 with 8 with 2 7.
Okay. There we go. Like it. Like it. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. And exactly. And we trust to make a satellite adjustment. Alex said we need Trusty to make a satellite adjustment up in the space station. There we go. Okay, so in this race, we're going to go a little bit different here. I like your 1 too. Theranos has given him like 9 workouts. You know, the horse is definitely in the 8. Definitely looks tough here, for sure. It looks, but here comes the big but. My friend Sarah Ritchie has a horse here, number 5, the Silver Lasso. This horse last year totally, completely missed the race, and the jockey just smartly took the horse back. I am totally tossing that race. And Fraser Abley has been wonderful getting horses out. And if he can do anything that will, if he get any lick of speed versus this group. And Kevin Ploucha, how are you, my friend? Great to join. If this horse has any speed whatsoever, I think this horse versus this group will be more than live. So that is my assessment of this race. So the official bet, I'm not going to do the ticker this time, but the official bet will be a $2 exacta box, 158. That is the official bet. And I also have the 5 across myself, but official bet will be a $2 exacta box. Yep, look at that. It's already in there. So there we go. 1 with the 5-8. Perfect. There we go. Wonderful. Exactly. Keith in the house. How are you, my friend? Glad to have you. And we are just, let me see here. Go to our thing here. We are 1 minute to post. Keith, hope you have some wins tonight. Thank you to everybody for joining us. I think Alex is passing. Rick Johnson has 182,567. Lewis MTV says Solon, Money, Woodbine, Mohawk drivers. Rodney likes the 1 here. And JG Funk was looking at Woodbine, Mohawk. Oh, yeah, okay. I got you, bud. No problem. Exactly. Thank you, Mike. Play the pick is it. I know exactly. I don't. He's got that on his thing, Marv. On this computer, I don't have that tonight, but it'll be in the next race, I assure you. But they are now getting ready to go. They're now going in. So without further ado, let's go to our friend Robert Geller. Good luck to everybody who's got horses here. I'm going to bring the screen back up here for us. There we go. Bringing the screen back up here for us so we can have it.
Up is Silent Princess and Gonna Win.
Now we're
As
back.
we await Silent Princess and Gonna Win. So the rider to get back once this horse, who is a little anxious behind the gate, is led forward, and that's Silent
Vic's
Princess.
got a exacta box 2 with the 7-8. I am hoping for this 5 to. I love it too, Keith. We're hoping for this 5 to show some speed out of the gate. Last year, totally missed the gate, but the rider very smartly took them back. Nice 46 drill the other day.
Waiting for Gonna Win.
And Avery knows how to get him out of the gate. So Fraser's
is
good with that.
Up. And again, this race
Here's Tim back.
Betting with the favorite.
I'm all fixed.
Right up, Gonna
You
Win.
all fixed? Oh, good.
I had a speaker, a cable coming from my speaker that wasn't plugged in well.
Oh, okay.
It was all me.
As well as
okay.
Gonna Win. Ian Ross is behind the gate. And she's still
yeah,
good.
Yeah, there we go. I think this 5, Tim, could show some early speed here for my friend Sarah Ritchie. She nice 46 work the other day. And this group is not exactly a world-beating group. Age is having a little bit of problem as a favorite here. Not too keen to go into the gate.
Gate crew working overtime here on Silent Princess. She's had 2 lifetime starts. This is her first off the layoff, so she is fresh today, and she is showing a bit of attitude behind the gate. Silent Princess causing a delay before the start. Gonna Win. The favorite still out behind the line. Those who have gone in are already well behaved in the gate. They stood there quietly. Silent Princess's rider, Ryan Munger, waiting to see if he gets a leg back up on this filly, as she is certainly proving hard to load at the moment.
Silent Princess causing a ruckus here, not being silent.
So while we're waiting there, Sean, we're another weather delay at Churchill, and they've got a thing, seek shelter. So probably lightning at the track within 3 miles.
Ladies and gentlemen, number 7, Silent Princess, is officially a late scratch by order of the stewards at the gate. She's refused to load,
thank you, Alex.
Out of the race. And there will now
be today's my
a delay. Those horses who were in
birthday.
the gate are being backed out. So do note, please mark your program number
Happy
7,
birthday,
Silent
Dad.
Princess. She is officially out as a steward scratch. There'll be a slight delay.
We had a big parent week, Sean. 2 days ago was my parents' 60th wedding anniversary.
Yeah, God bless. Exactly. Happy anniversary to them. Many happy, healthy returns.
And I actually think my mom might be listening right now.
Oh, hi, Mom. Happy, yeah, exactly. So, thank you, Keith. So late scratch of the 7 brings us down to 1, 2.
Yeah, that's going to delay us a little bit.
Yep. All right. Yeah, God bless. Yeah.
Yeah, my dad was 80 earlier this year as well, Sean. So our dads are pretty much the same age.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Is the Met Mile in Saratoga this year?
I'm not sure.
Probably is. I don't know.
Probably.
Maybe on Belmont Festival Week.
All right, we're loading back up.
Yep.
Scratch the 7 if you didn't catch that.
Coming back in, now you see me gate 1, CNC's greatness to
gaze. Oh, Alex. Thoughts and prayers, my man.
Classic Glory. This field reloading with the late scratch of Silent Princess. Silver Lasso has gone to gate 5. Golden Spring moves up, so it's just gonna win.
Can show a little bit more oomph.
She is gonna win.
Than she did last year.
The fillies and mares about to be sent away.
Let's get this one.
All in and locked up.
Yep.
They stand well Off they
Here we
race.
go.
And a little bit
Oh,
slow.
slow.
Now you see me at the
Slow
back.
break by the
Gunawin
one.
got out fairly well. Running to the front, CNC's Greatness, and Golden Spring takes up the lead and dashed out in front of Castleton. A length and a half, CNC's Greatness. And Gunawin is lying fourth from Now You See Me as they string out from Silver Lasso and Classic Gloria's last. Pretty much in
I hate
single
when you bet a
file.
horse and they just
running up
walk
the
out
back
of the
stretch
gate.
in front, Golden
I know,
Spring, two
yeah.
to Castleton.
Nothing worse,
On the
yeah.
inside, CNC's Greatness third of the half mile. 1.5 away. Gunawin's about 4 off the
23
lead. Running into
this
it.
group
A
is
break
pretty
in the
quick.
field to Now You See Me and well back Classic Glory and Silver Lasso. 23 had won the first fraction. And Golden Spring continues on. About 2 in front of Castleton. Trying to get home now. Gonna win behind CNC's Greatness. The favourites running on. A long gap.
Let's
The
see that
others headed
speed
by
back
Now
up
You
like
See
it
Me
has
is
every
Gonna
other
Win.
race.
Starting
Yeah,
to reel the
let's see
leaders
it
in.
back up,
Golden
yep.
Spring in
Come on,
front.
one.
And around the
Give me this
outside
1-8.
comes Gonna Win. Castleton the centre.
Come on, 1-8.
Up the inside, CNC's Greatness. But
Come on,
out in
get
front,
this 5
Golden Spring
going.
by a length
Come
to
on,
Castleton.
Sarah Richie
Down
horse.
the outside, Gonna Win. Then CNC's Greatness. And Now You See Me. Castleton coming with Golden Spring. And Gonna Win the outside. Castleton has got the upper hand. Gonna Win shy of the mark. And Castleton racing away for Kirk Johnson. And Castleton, a great winner, a length and a half. Gonna Win second, Golden Spring third, and CNC's Greatness fourth.
You just
And
got to
race
get out
time
of the gate.
is
at Woodbine.
1:13:31.
You just got to get out of the gate. And none of our horses got out of the gate at all.
Horrible.
You know? You just can't. You have to get out of the gate, you know?
Yes, you do.
And look at this. The star of the show right here. Carolyn, all the best, my friend. Happy anniversary. Thank you for having an amazing son. And many happy and healthy returns.
Opening quarter, 23-1. They ran the half a mile in 46 and 4, 59 and 4
Oh,
for
the
the
Met
5
Miles
the
at
time,
Toga, June
1:13:31. And here are the
Oh, maybe
results.
Tim
The
will
winners,
have to
3
come up to
Castleton,
Saratoga for
over
if
8.
it's Boy
Gonna
White of
Win,
Barrios.
6 Golden Spring, 2 CNC's Greatness. The numbers you need are 3, 8, 6, 2, the unofficial top 4.
It was 9-1 over 4-5 over 16-1 over 4-1. And all our horses, with the exception of they all have to play catch up. And when that happens, you just can't at Woodbine. Tim is asking, what are you drinking right now?
So this is a imperial stout from one of my favorite Kentucky breweries, West Six, who their primary brewery is in Lexington. They have one here in Louisville, but it's called Snake Cake.
Oh, okay, yeah. Charlie, of course, they get 7-1 leg 1, 9-1 leg 3, and lose by
Here you go, Alex.
There you go. Very good. And I think we may have a surprise here in our lounge tonight.
Big surprise! Everyone, pay attention.
Exactly, big surprise. Yeah, exactly. Learning to love stout. Alex is learning to love stouts. You have turned him on to exactly. Yeah, exactly. So, and I'm just going to take the screen off here for a second. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So thank you to everybody who said thank you today.
Castleton, the nice win there for Kirk Johnson. Roy Agostino trainer, born
to our
racing stables, winning
to my
overs as a
dad,
4-year-old.
his 80th birthday.
Not Bourbon.
And guess who we have in the house tonight
to the team with
for his
very nice
birthday.
price play too.
The one and
Castleton
only,
going on to
we
win
know
the
him as
official
Papa
winner.
Picks. My dad.
Hello, everybody.
How are you, Dad? Happy
Absolutely.
80th, my friend.
Thank you.
Yep, watching the races tonight, loving it.
I'm actually 20 years old for the 4th time.
Love it, love it. There you go.
20 is a real nice age.
Oh, very good. And we have the man, the myth, Tim here with us, my friend.
I know, and he's drinking a Louisville beverage. Do you remember Earl's 92?
I do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he has a bottle of Wordle's 92.
Oh,
I'm a beer
wow.
collector, and I have a bottle of Earl's 92. It's one of my oldest in my collection.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
happy 80th birthday.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much, and good luck to everybody on the show. I had the 8 in that last race. Came close, but not close enough.
That's the story of my life.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Our other two fell out of the gate, but that was that. You got to get out to Woodbine and get that position. But exactly. But we just wanted to say, everyone wanted to say, happy birthday, Papa.
Yeah.
Many happy, healthy returns. Tim's parents just had their 60th anniversary, and Tim's dad
for the
just turned
win.
80.
Great
Yeah.
return. 620 to place, 320 to
Yeah,
show.
turned
That's out
80.
to
Yeah,
52.90 in the
yeah.
It's a great age.
trifecta paid
Have a
195.15.
great night, everybody.
Super
and good luck, and
3862,
may they all come in
577.45.
God bless.
And that
Thank you.
double
God
is
bless.
Thanks,
447.
Papa.
A consolation, not a bad
There
one.
you go.
31.90.
Thank you,
Double
everybody.
440,
Special guest by
566.10.
the
Pick 3 numbers, 9, 4,
Papa
3,
Pick.
4,000,
If anyone plays the
$360
stable
even.
duel, Papa
Good
picks
return in the
himself
swinger on 3, 6,
coming in.
11, 15,
So
and then 6.
Very cool.
And thank you, Alex, very much, my friend. Victor, Keith, everybody. Rick, thank you, sir. Always a thrill. Exactly. How many minutes do we have until
Sean,
church?
we needed him to give us a winner for the next race.
I know, exactly. Even leave without a pick. Exactly. So there we go. So let me see here for us.
So six race at Churchill presently is showing 0 minutes to post, but they are still in weather delay.
They're still in weather delay. Okay. I'm just trying to go over there to see where we are, what they're doing. Do we think probably that we don't have any there we go. What does Pops have for race 7? I know. I forgot to ask him. Exactly. But the
so I do remember. Hang on, I gotta go back here.
We're in race 6, right?
Race 7 coming up. 6 just finished.
At Churchill did? Okay.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm talking Woodbine because Churchill's in a delay.
Oh yeah, right. Okay. Has the track turned to is it still good? Is it fast? Do we know?
I can't even see or get a report because of the weather delay. So it'll be interesting to see when they do come back.
The track says good.
So I was going back, Sean. I'm just going to put it up here on the screen. So
yeah.
Paul, as he left, he said, now this was for Churchill. So I was just looking. So the 7th. So we still got a little bit for his pick for Churchill. I was thinking it was the next one up, but.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. We're still in a rain delay. It's like buckets are coming down at Churchill. So you guys must be getting one heck of a storm there.
Yeah. It's coming down a little bit. Little bit of
at the moment, but I have to believe that will change.
We have moisture from the sky.
Does Jose's horse like moisture at all? That's the first question we have to ask. The 1 to 3 to 1. Does he like mud at all?
Yeah. As Mike said, it's still showing good, but we'll see what happens as the rain finishes and they head out for the next one.
Right. Exactly. No doubt.
Because good is what they started at. So if they're getting more more moisture there, it could affect things. But I don't know. A minute ago, Sean, I had a light show outside, but I didn't have any rain coming down at my house. So they might have the lightning in the area and not actually be getting rain. So we'll see what happens.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, it still says weather delay. Have they ever stopped the car down there because of it?
I've seen it in the past, but I think this one's supposed to move through pretty quickly. So I would hope that that this moves out and then we're done. But
yeah, okay. And right now we have the favorites Willow Bend for the famous golf course for Tyler Gaffilione and Gregory D. Foley. Then we got the second favorites, Little Sister Sue, Edgar Morales, Gennaro Garcia, 5-2 out of Klimt. Then we got Sparkle of Hope.
Yeah,
Gregory Foley again. Jose Ortiz, Tabazar.
I just checked. I just checked the radar, Sean, here locally, and it looks like it should move out here pretty quickly in a minute, and then be done for the night.
Oh, okay, good. There we go. Okay. There we go.
Hopefully, we will see.
There we go. And again, thank you to everybody joining us here.
Absolutely.
Tonight. Love it. That's the 6th race, Sean. Am I in the wrong?
And we still, it looks like, Sean, we got about 129 people watching in some regard, whether it be through the YouTube channel or watching on X. So if you haven't yet, it would we'd really appreciate it if you'd go ahead and like the video and consider subscribing to the channel. We're here every Thursday night, and at this time of year, we've got Assiniboia down, so we're going to actually add one night a week. I don't know if we've decided Monday or Tuesday yet, but we will do some Assiniboia in addition to doing the Thursday night lounge still.
Right. Yep. And we are still, believe it or not, in a weather delay here at Churchill Downs.
And the best thing is, Sean, now that I'm out of school for the summer, is just like I can devote my time to handicapping and watching the ponies.
Love it. And well deserved, my friend. Well deserved. A long but great year for you, and well deserved. So we're still looking to see. You think they'd maybe give a delay at like an update or something, like, you know, we'll return in 15 minutes, or, you know.
And it looks like let's take a look at Woodbine, because it looks like we're down to 13 minutes there. So I actually think that the 7th at Woodbine might end up going off before the 6th.
I'm going to go back to Woodbine.
Yeah, let's do that.
You can check.
Let's go ahead and take a look and talk, and I'll continue to watch Churchill.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, let us know who looks like the horse there, you know. There we go. Okay. And bring up Woodbine here for us. Get it back on the track here. Okay. There we go. Bring it back up here. And now there we go. And we're back to the race. Idle Hands of the Devil's Workshop, Tim. There we go. Result of Churchill Downs race, please. Emirates, they're in a rain delay. There's no results yet because there's no race yet. So
yes, the 5th race was quite a while ago, and on the 6th race they are still in delay.
Right, and now we got the 7th race coming up here at Woodbine, and that is the mile on the inner turf, claiming 25,000 for fillies, mares, 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races. I love Rick Johnson.
Rick, one of my absolute favorite movies of all time.
Oh, the best.
Rat farts.
Exactly. And as a matter of fact, right, for you Caddyshack fans, one of the best surf horses in the nation is Carl Speckler.
Well, Sean, I was about to say the same thing, so that's awesome.
Yeah, exactly. So anybody who
gotta love some Carl Speckler.
Yeah, exactly. And Carl Speckler will be running on Belmont weekend. So exactly. So Joe Palminteri is going with the Emma Jane Late DD. Exactly. So Tim, who were your picks here in race 7 at Woodbine?
Race 7. So my top pick here was originally the 6 Foxy Diva. I just thought that this horse, second off a layoff, could do well. Emma Jane Wilson getting up here instead of Abley. Abley's been riding this horse regularly, but I'll tell you what, I'm going to change that. I'm going to fade that pick a little bit here based on what I've seen so far. And I'm going to look for a horse that is potentially going to be a little bit closer to the pace and maybe somebody who we can catch a little bit of a price here. So instead of the 6, my second pick was originally the 4. So I'm going to take the 4 Seattle Causeway on top. This is a horse that I was looking at been off since last December, working really well coming up. Kevin Attard and Stein up the connections, really good connections here. And Kevin Attard gets his horses ready, and you can see from the workout lines there that this horse has really been working coming into this race. You can go back, even though it's a few works back, go back to that work on the 25th of April, that 4 furlong and 47 and 4, the one they just did 5 furlong and 101 and 2. Compared to everybody else, I mean, I think that horse is really competitive here in this race. So I like the 4 Seattle Causeway, and now based on what I've seen tonight so far, I'm going to play the 4 on top, and then I'm going to go to the inside. My buddy KK, Sean, you know how much I love.
Yeah.
Love me some KK. No, I don't. But anyway, so second off a layoff, and this is another one, Sean, like earlier, that wheels back pretty quickly. So ran on the 10th of May and is going to come right back. I really like this horse. I don't like that they bet the horse down a little bit here, a little bit more than I had expected. So I'm going to play the 1 in second, and I'm going to drop my 6 from originally my top pick. I'm going to put him underneath in third, but I'm going to go 4, 1, and 6, Sean.
Okay. Now, interesting. This is your race when you gave your picks first, but
yes.
So
whatever.
I'm going to go with 4, 1, and 6.
We're just trying to change things up, Sean.
Yeah, I like. Yes, exactly. and Mike likes the price on the 7, and Tim agrees. That scares me. Yeah, my first pick was Well Actually, which again, we're going to have a dead pet alarm here, but my niece is famous saying exactly Well Actually. So exactly, but the one was my top pick. This horse has just been facing better, even like a nice 35,000 down at Gulfstream. This horse really liked, even last year when he's with the 25,000, missed twice, but it's clearly these are his right friends, you know. So to me, the one, well, actually, is definitely to me the horse to beat, and I'm right with you. The same combination 1, 4, 6. I'm right there with you. I just had the 1 on top, but you could definitely have the 4 on top, you know?
Yeah, Joe, I actually looked at the wrong line when I was doing that, and I do like the 4, not the 5. I read the wrong line, and I'm like, what the hell am I doing? I'm looking inside my glass to make sure I've got the right thing here, but no, it is the 4 I like, and I read off the 5 line, and I apologize for that, but I do like the 4 in here. The 4 is the pick that I like, but I totally agree with Sean. I really like this one, and all of a sudden I'm liking the 1 even more, and not because Sean threw up the selections there and it's because his pick, but it was a horse that I had underneath, and I'm liking a little bit more now based on the way that I've seen things going tonight so far.
Yeah, and Tim has the and Mike Casano has the 4, 5, 6, 7 try box here as they come on.
And just real quick, Sean, back to Churchill. We're still in weather delay, so I just did a quick.
So this race may even go off before them.
That's what I said. I mean, I think we're going to get our 7th here before the 6th there. So let's take a quick look at the horses.
Yes, yeah, we look here. Yeah,
love to do that.
Yeah, the 1 did look good on the track. 2 looked sharp. 3 looked sharp. 6 is definitely on his toes. For the favorite players. For some reason, KK and the 1 are falling behind in both races, and they must be keeping him kind of on his own. Everyone looks fairly good there.
That's the 4 there, Sean. They just showed the 4.
Yep, look very good. Yeah, 3 on his, even the 3 on his toes. Bobby D has an exacta box 1, 2, 3. Horse Alex has 4 over the 1, 2, 6 exacta key box. Good luck, Alex. Mike, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 is the second choice, and DD will place. Yeah. Excellent, excellent. Just going to adjust this quickly here, my friend. Here's the post parade officially. Well, actually, it looks good. On his toes. The 2 Queen Gypsy, Pietro Moran. That's David Moran's son. Bug Boy. Dreams and Schemes. This is my long shot right here for Catherine Day Phillips. I think this horse could get in the money at 17-1. Came a fast closing third last year on the turf. 4, Seattle Causeway with Joe Dean Anderson for John LeBlanc Jr. Number 5, Destiny Row. Justin Stein, Kevin Chard looking good. 6, Foxy Diva, Steve Attard, Emma Jane Wilson looking sharp on his toes. And I have an idea. Ryan Munger and Abraham Kachung, 11-1. So the field looks interesting here. Nobody really looked bad in there. Did I think you'd agree, Tim?
No, not at all. And that's what I'm trying to look at. I'm just trying to iron things out right now before I make a final call here. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm looking at a couple of quick things here to finish up.
Carson is working tonight. So so she will not be able to join us, but hopefully we'll be back sometime soon. 3 minutes to post. The 1 is down to 2-1. Four up to 9-2. 6 up to 2-1. Thank you again to everybody joining us tonight. So appreciate it. I'm going to take this off just for 1 second here, my friend. There we go. Thank you to everybody for joining us as always. Is Doggy in with us tonight?
Yeah, and with the thunder, she's under here. She does not like storms, and she's whining and going a little crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, no. Zach, how's she doing?
She's under my feet right now. She does not.
No,
like
there
storms.
you go. There we go. There we go. And we're going to bring us right back on here. There we go. So we got 2 minutes to post, warming up, getting on the. Yeah, Carson loves playing those tri-key boxes. She does. The whole field here looking pretty good, I'd say, on the whole. 6
Sean?
Back down to 2-1. Is the official bet in?
I think. Let's see. So here in the 7th race at the wonderful Woodbine, Trust the Prophets is going to go with the official bet of a $2 exacta key box, 4 with the 136. That's a $12 wager.
Love it.
$12 wager, 4 over the 136 and 4 under the 136. Let's get it home.
Let's do it.
Keith, the pick is in.
I think this 3, by the way, for Catherine is live at 24-1. I really do.
Yeah. I looked at the horse a few times, and that's actually why I was waiting a little bit, Sean. After you talked about the 3, I looked at the 3 and I'm like, let's throw the 3 in and see if we can get a price.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think beyond that, 4, 1, and 6, they're obviously the the top 3 favorites. And you know, the funny thing is, Sean, here 1 and 6 are the top 2 favorites, and we're keying the 4 because I had the 4 on top. I really like the 4. I mean, I see the 1. I love the 1 here. I really do. I like the 1 a lot, but I think we can get this 4 home. I like it.
Yeah.
And we're still on weather delay at Churchill, so let's go.
Yeah, that's our friends, John LeBlanc, and definitely needed that first race. So, yeah, exactly. That first race was definitely one that I'd even talked to LeBlanc and said that he needed. So, very live here at 4-1. Rick has got a 1-6 with 1-6.
And love that Sean and I don't have to call the races because here we go.
I know. Yeah, and make sure. Let me just make sure I have Robert's sound on here. I do not.
And the field is now all in. Fillies and mares are locked up.
They're in the gate.
Inside running is Restless, and they're off. And a little bit of a bump there to Dreams and Schemes from Seattle Causeway as they left the gate.
There's a 1 on the inside
real
rail.
hurry. Well, actually got away well with Queen Gypsy, and moving up on the outside is Seattle Causeway to go a neck in front of the wire the first time. And Dreams and Schemes is going forward now with I Have an Idea.
There's our 4.
Back second last is Dead.
Get out there, run away from them. Run away and hide.
About 4.5.
Run away.
Getting clear. Seattle Causeway as they take the turn. Seattle Causeway by a length and a half to Well Actually, who's snugly placed on the inside. Moving up to second, Dreams and Schemes. Handy Queen Gypsy in fourth. Right behind them, I Have an Idea.
Stop the race, Sean. Stop the race.
Stop the race right now.
Through an opening quarter in 24-1, and showing the way is Seattle Causeway. And at a moderate tempo by a length to Dreams and Schemes, going up nicely.
We'll take a 3-4
quarter to Well Actually third.
Yep, absolutely.
Queen Gypsy, I Have an Idea, Destiny Row, and last is Foxy Diva. Racing along towards the 3.5, and showing the way by 2 lengths is still Seattle Causeway from Dreams and Schemes, and Well Actually. They've separated from the others. Then I Have an Idea. Queen Gypsy pushed along. Second last, Foxy Diva's about 7 off the lead, starting a run, and Destiny Row is last. Heading down to the quarter, and Seattle Causeway a length in front of Dreams and Schemes. Kazushi Kimura getting Well Actually to respond, is coming off the inside as a
Come on, Seattle Causeway.
Out wider, Queen Gypsy down the lane in front. Seattle Causeway got out 2.5 to
Hang
Well
on,
Actually.
3.
Dreams and Schemes.
Go get him,
down
3.
the outside. Foxy Diva and I Have an Idea start their runs.
Go get him, 3.
Coming on the outside.
Go get him, 3.
Destiny
3-4.
No,
get back on.
them up. And Destiny Row's going to win. Destiny Row coming away to score from Dreams and Schemes and Foxy Diva. Then I Have an Idea or Seattle Causeway. Well behind them, Queen Gypsy. And Well Actually was last. And the time of the race, 1:38.51.
I had her across. I had the 3 across. Yeah. Darn it.
Very nice. Very nice.
Boy, ran a huge race.
All right, let's take the 5 down. The 5
take the 5
definitely had to interfere with somebody.
Yeah.
Check those times. The first quarter, 24-1. A half a mile, 49-2.
Well, this is interesting. Yeah, the 3 and the 4 kind of bump in the front. Exactly. Who bumped who?
125 and to the time 1:38.51 is the final time. It's unofficial 5-3.
Yeah, but our 4 didn't even hang on for third, so it doesn't.
The winner is Row over 3 Dreams and Schemes. 6
yes,
Foxy
Joe, I
Diva,
should have.
and a photo for fourth.
And Dreams and Schemes ran huge.
Yeah.
Totally placed that.
No, that was a great call and a good second. Gotta love it. Foxy Diva coming late on the outside, which is what I expected. I just expected the 4 and the 5 to be swapped.
Yeah, well, actually didn't run at all.
Uncle Sully in the house. Uncle Sully, we believe that the story I'm going with is that El Hombre has done entirely too much mushrooms and he can no longer join us in the lounge.
Right. Yes.
It's affected his brain.
Yes. Too many mushrooms.
Yeah.
It's not good for your health. And
it was I think it was a combination of I think it was the mushrooms combined with the Adderall.
Yep, a dangerous combination, no doubt.
Yep. Although, Sean, we're gonna have to start petitioning. I'm gonna start the petition. Everybody in the chat, I need you to message El Hombre on Twitter.
Yep.
El Hombre _TTP. Make sure you message him and tell him that the Cocktail Lounge is no longer El Hombre's Cocktail Lounge, hosted by El Hombre. It's SPN's Cocktail Lounge, hosted by SPN.
Sorry to hear about Hombre. That exactly is going to pay nice, JG.
That's going to be very nice. This is a really good exact. A 6/28.
Yeah.
Keith, we don't talk Celtics in here. Not allowed. I'm gonna have to put you in timeout, Keith, if you post any of that shit again.
The real legacy.
Keith, do I have a point about El Hombre, or do I have a point about putting you in timeout?
Man, I thought Catherine was going to win that race for a second.
Yeah, I was really thinking that we might be there with a 3-4. I really was.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Yeah.
A mile win here is her second.
No, JD Funk, you stay right in here. You're talking to a Celtics fan.
Who is the winning trainer for Roma Stable Incorporated?
Yeah, JD.
I'm lucky.
I'm fun.
Winning ride, a very nice winning ride. Justin Stein, bred by Raj.
I actually like the Celtics.
In Kentucky, Destiny's First, the unofficial winner.
Destiny Road, Kevin and Todd with Justin Stein.
So here we go. It is now called the SPN Lounge Nation.
Love it. ESPN Lounge.
We're changing the name.
Yep.
Make it official.
And then any update from your friends at Churchill?
Yeah. So right now, Sean, we are headed out to the track. 10 minutes to race 6. We are now sloppy. We are sloppy. 10 minutes to race 6. Horses are coming out to the track. So let's take a look.
Yeah, let's take a gander.
So 1, that's a hefty horse. With Jose Ortiz, the man is on fire. You cannot count him out. He's on fire. He's won 3 races. The 2, Rafael Mojica Jr. up for Barry L. King.
Yeah.
The 4 horse, Gormley's Gabriela, Luis Saez for Norman Cash. We have the 5, Little Sister Sue, Edgar Morales for Genaro Garcia.
Yep.
Garcia. Willow Bend, the 6 horse, Targa Leon for Greg Foley. Folks, if you don't know at Churchill, I'm going to give you a little secret. I'm going to let you in. But first, the 7, Crocala King, Francisco Arieta for Sarah Hamilton. And the 8 horse is one to warm up quickly, but that's Frango Electrico, Javier Padron Barcenas for Ismael Baena. But I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. I'm a Kentucky track player. I love the Kentucky circuit. I'm from Lexington. I live in Louisville. I know Keeneland. I know Churchill. I know Ellis. We can even do a little Kentucky Downs in Turfway Park. But let me tell you, if I bet Targa Leon, do not bet him. if I do not bet him, bet him.
Go to the house. Yeah.
Because he screws me every time, no matter how I have him. So let's tell you how I have him. In race 6, I am all
Rick,
over.
Thank you for joining us, my friend.
I am all over the 1 horse. I love Sparkle of Hope. Sparkle of Hope is my top pick in here. And Sean, who is up in Sparkle of Hope but Jose Ortiz?
Jose Ortiz on
with
fire.
3 wins on the night at Churchill already.
Yep.
I think he gets his 4th win here.
Yep.
The second horse I like is the number 6 horse, Willow Bend, who's up, but Tyler Gaffleon. So he probably screws me and wins here. And then in 3rd place, I like the 5 here. Little Sister Sue.
Yep.
Edgar Morales.
Emmerich, you cannot show Churchill. Emmerich, you have to get permission for tracks to show their. We have Woodbine's written permission to show their things, but Churchill Downs does not let anybody show their things other than a track. That is it. Exactly. Bobby has an exacta box 10 with the 417. Is that Churchill? No,
So
that must be Woodbine. The next race is Woodbine.
Sean, what did we bet that last time? I need to correct
What did you?
I was trying to remember 2, 4.
The 2 tracks are throwing me off here. Let me think here. Oh, we did a $2 exacta key box 4 with a 136.
So it was $8.
$8. Yep.
I gotta update our banner.
Yep. Exactly.
But
bring
Sean,
it back up. Yes.
You have the winner coming up in Churchill.
Love it. Put it in.
So here we go. We are going to bet. I think, I'm not sure, but the rain delayed 6th race at Churchill Downs in Louisville, Kentucky. We are going to go with a $2 exacta box 6 with the 157, 6 with the 157. That's $6 each way for a total of $12. 6 with the 157.
Love.
And I should have said exacta key box. $2 exacta key box.
Yep. Thank you again to everybody for joining us. Yep. Woodbine. Yep. Bobby. Yep. Exactly. When will race 6 start? In about 5 minutes. Yeah, Paul. They had a huge, 2 huge weather delays down in Kentucky. A lot of rain coming in.
So Sean, I misspoke on what I just said. I put 6 over 1, but so there's the bet. It's a $2 exacta key box. The 1 with the 567, 1 with 567.
1 with the 567.
We're keying Jose here.
Yep, absolutely. Going for that 4th win. Going for
Jose
that
for the 4th. And we're still in good shape because right now it looks like the 8th race at Woodbine is still 21 minutes away. We're in good shape.
Yep. Yep.
So we'll watch this one. We'll call this race. It's only 3 minutes away, and then we'll switch back over to Woodbine.
Absolutely. I think they'd be going a little bit more to keep it going, you know. Don't think they're going to waste too much time with the already delays, you know.
No. So they're 2 minutes out and they're headed towards the gate. So I would expect them right at post time.
They're going to be pretty
pumped up
punctual.
and get off because they've been waiting a while.
Yeah.
So the 6 horse currently is your favorite. We've got that one underneath at 9-5. The 1 horse who we are keying on top is 5-2 as your second choice. The third choice currently is the 5 horse at 7-2. Then you have the 7 at 5-1. The 4 is 7-1. The 2 is 10-1, and the 8 horse 17-1.
Make it
Franco, electrical. I just like saying that, Sean.
that.
Franco electrical.
One minute to race 6.
We're screwed, Sean. Sean, we are totally screwed. Look at this. Look at the screen right there. We are screwed because Alex is betting the same thing we are. We're done.
Scares him too.
The one with the 567. Let's go.
Yes. We're making our way to the gate. The 5 getting some late money here.
There is definitely some water on the track, Sean. We are sloppy.
Yes, there is.
Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy.
This is not a fast track. Exactly.
So, Alex, you need to go against us. Alex says when he goes against us, we normally win. So, Alex, I need you to change your bet.
Let's cancel quick. Exactly. Horses making their way to the gate.
So, Sean, if you follow Kevin Kilroy, and I think you do, so he's one of the track guys that does the picks here at Churchill. His
absolutely great.
His live long shot here in this is in this race. It's the 2-horse J Sui Rapide.
Oh, love it.
All right, Alex, we like that. The 7 on top. We'll take it. Crack-a-locking. Sean, we're loading up.
We're on line. Yeah, and we're off.
So the 8-horse came out on a flyer from the outside, but the 7-horse said, not too fast. I want the lead. And the 7-horse goes out, opening up a length and a half over the 4-horse back in second. The 8-horse is back in third. The 2 down on the rail is fourth. And the 6 now is 2 wide in 5th position. It's another length and a half back to the 5-horse. And then the 1 trails the field currently, but it's only about 5 lengths from first to last. But crack-a-locking
22.
Horse. It's a quarter at 22.03 seconds and is on the lead. The 8-horse is starting to make a move on the outside. 3 wide, 2 wide on the 8-horse, and just outside that one is the 2-horse. That long shot that I just talked about from Kevin Kilroy is 3 wide as we hit the top of the stretch, and they hit the half in 45.65 seconds. The 2 down inside, the 7 in the middle, and the 8 outside those. But far outside all of those, it's the 6 Willow Bend starting to make up ground and is going to go lead. The 6-horse Willow Bend. Where's our 1, Sean? Coming late.
He's coming out of the clouds.
1 is coming way too late. It's going to be 6, 8, 5, 2, 1. And what the hell was that, Jose Ortiz?
I guess they can't allow 2 Foley horses to win in the same race.
So, Sean?
Yep.
Can you tell me what jockey was on the 6-horse?
Tyler Gaffilion.
Thank you, everybody. I told you I was not betting the 6, so you should bet the 6.
Yeah.
When I don't bet Tyler, he screws me every time. Yeah. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you, T-Gaff. I hate you when it comes to wagering.
22-1 in second place.
So 8-5 over 22-1.
We can never agree again.
Damn you, Alex. So for everyone in the lounge, if you wagered and you followed along on the lounge picks in the last race, the one with the 5, 6, 7, because Alex chose exactly what we chose, Alex is going to refund all of your wages.
Right. Yep.
Plus, what was the bonus tonight, Sean?
30%.
30%.
A true man of the people. Foul. Well, as you know, Trusty's stuck up in a satellite and he can't get back. So Alex is
Alex is picking up the slack.
Trusty while he's fixing the damn satellite that Alex told him to do. You know, this is why my sound is normal again, because Trusty fixed the satellite up there. So Alex is going to take over for Trusty while he's fixing the satellite. Exactly.
Oh, hilarious.
The man of the people.
So if you weren't paying attention there, that was the 6 race at Churchill. So they're a little behind because of weather delays, but that was the 6 with the 8-5-2 if you happen to play the superfectas. But now let's switch gears and head back to Woodbine. for the 8th and final race of the evening. 15 minutes to post.
Yes. 15 minutes to post to Woodbine.
Sean, I'll be right back.
Yep, no problem. This is my bet. Yep. Okay. Henry. Yes, it is very much a scary thought indeed. But 175. Thank you to everybody who's joined in tonight. And so appreciate it. And always love having you guys in here. But we're 14 minutes till race number 8 and final at Woodbine. And it all starts. This is our pick here. It all starts with 82.90. But we are going to win the last race going away. And it's my bet. And Tim's not in here, but I will tell you right now, when it's the last race at Woodbine, who do you bet? Emma Jane Wilson. That's who you bet. You bet Emma Jane in the last race. And I think she is sitting on a live horse here. 4-1 Barbara Minshall came back to run a nice 4th. I think this field is, well, that first race will do her tremendously good. And I think she is going to win the last race here at Woodbine. And our current bankroll is at 82.90. So we are going to go out a winner with one Emma Jane Wilson. That is the way we're going to play the last race. Let us know who you like in the last race at Woodbine. We got the 1 Noisy Girl, Kirk Johnson, Roy Agostino, 21-1. 10 to Midnight on Alexander Marty, Raguth, 21-1. Blameless Ghost, the always dangerous combo of Sophia Vives and Mark Casse, 2-1. Fulcra, Jodine Anderson, Angus Bouchen, 17-1. Unheard, Emma Jane Wilson, Barbara J. Minshall, 9-2. Red Mood, Esmond Flores, Paul Buttigieg, 10-1. You Sang to Me, Jeffrey Alderson, Roger Brooms, 8-1. Kid Gizmo, Kazushi Kimura, Josie Carroll, 5-1. Sinclarity, Pedro Moran again for Kevin Attard, 8-1. And Zabibo, Keve Nichols, Julia Carey, 9-1. That is your field for the final race here at Woodbine. Let us know who you guys like. I'm going to add it to the stage here. In 1 second, so we get our picks in here for us all. There we go. Here we go. Thank you again to everybody for joining us, as always. Bring the screen up here for us. Show you guys who the people like here. And we are going, Jeff likes the 9-8. The Journal likes 8-5-7. The Gurkant likes 10-9-5. Al Smart Picks likes the 5-3. And the Morning Line likes 3-5-8-9. So that is the order here. We got Tim back. All right, Tim, I'm going to bring us out a winner here, my friend. Who do you like here in the last race?
Let's do it. So in the last race, I have an interesting pick here, Sean. I'm going to go with a first-time starter at a price on top. I'm going to go with Zabibo, the 10
Zabibo.
horse.
Okay.
So the 10 horse for Julia Carey on the outside. So interesting about this horse is that this is basically a filly, a 3-year-old filly out of Moore Spirit who hits at about 10% with first-time starters. And this is a dam who also has had an okay career. 24 races and hit in the money 13 out of 24 times. First time starters, has yet to have a first time starter winner until tonight, Sean, because the 10 Zabibo is going to do it. I like the connections here, even though they have not gotten together, but Kerry is also he's winning at a decent click. And if you look, he's off to a good start. He's got 20% win and 2 out of 5 in the money. So I'm going to take the 10 out on top for a little bit of a price. And then I'm going to go a little bit more formful underneath. I like the 3. I think the 3 is probably the horse that is going to go off as your favorite here in this race. Sophia Viva is up on this race, on this horse. They go blinkers on, second time out, looking for some improvement here. Has not raced since August. August was the debut, and then that was a maiden special weight. So they're coming back in a maiden optional claim here a few months later. So a little bit of time off for Mark Cassie, and I think that these are connections with the blinkers move. Mark Cassie hits first time blinkers at 22%, Sean, and that's I have a threshold of 20% that I think it's a significant factor when you put blinkers on. It's something that I look at, and anytime a horse is at least 20% or above, or should I say a trainer is 20% or above, I'm looking at that horse. And since Cassie hits at 22% with this kind of blinkers move, I think it's something that he understands when to do it and when not to do it. So I like the 3 Blameless Ghost a lot, and it won't surprise me if this is your favorite, but I like the 10 horse as a genuine first time starter with a chance. Underneath those 2, I'm going to go with a couple of horses. The 5 Unheard, who could potentially be like your third favorite here. Emma Jane Wilson up second off a layoff, coming in, started out maiden special weight, has dropped down in class a little bit. So now is dropping down to the level that they run at the last time out. And I think that this is a horse that can get a piece underneath. And then lastly, I'm going to go outside to another first time starter. And this is another Kevin Attard. Kevin Attard, if you're not paying attention, as first time starter, listen to this stat, Sean. Out of 47 first time starts, 26% for an ROI of $2.59. So for every two, if you bet $2 on every Kevin Attard first time starter, you get back $2.59 for every $2. So that's something pretty significant. I even though that would be for the win, I don't necessarily like the horse on top, but it's definitely a horse that I think you have to play as a part. So in here, I'm 10 with 3 with 5-9.
Okay. And Romeri Paris is an 8-5 straight. Marv Levy has a 3 over the 5-6-9 try. And Alex has a 3 over the 5-9-10 exacta key box.
The same 4 I just picked. Alex, what the hell did we just talk about last race? You can't pick the same horses I pick.
There we go. And what is our bankroll at officially right now, my friend?
I've got to drop the last one, so I have not done that yet.
Okay.
Let me do that right now real quick.
Charlie's got 15 to win on the 5. Alex is doing the Omni Swinger with the same 2.
All right, Sean, I took our wager off for last race, and basically our bankroll now is $70.90. So we started out with a bankroll of $100, and we made it to the last race. $70.90 still in the bankroll. So we've had a night full of fun for less than $30 so far. But we're not done yet. We're not done, Sean.
We're going to win. We are going out a winner. Exactly. So, without further ado, are we going to have Churchill and run this against each other technically here?
It is definitely possible. So the 7th at Churchill right now is showing 12 minutes out.
Okay, so our
And this
bankroll is 70.
one's 4, so we should be okay. So this one will go off a 4.
Okay, okay. So yeah, so in this race, plain and simple, up in Woodbine, there's a rule: life, death, taxes, and Emma Jane in the last race. At Woodbine, we are just going to we get $70, right? We are going to do.
We got plenty.
Okay.
We can bet multiples. You can do an exacta try. Go for it, Sean. Let's bring it home.
Yeah, let's bring it home. Okay, here we go. Look at it right now, my friends. And I am going to do, let's see. Okay. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so we're what? 36. And we're at 70, right?
Correct.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna throw in the what is the
so leave some for Churchill. We still got Churchill.
Yeah. Right. Oh yeah, no, exactly. Yep. So I'm just gonna do a $2 exacta 5 all 5. Because I think there's gonna be a price in here, and I think Emma's gonna get up at the top. And that costs what, 36?
Uh, 32.
32. Okay, yeah,
I'm sorry. Never mind. I'm on the wrong track.
Yeah. 36, I think.
So 5 all key box. 36, yes.
Yeah, I think she's going to win. I think a long shot's going to find their way up with us.
Let's do it. So there you go, folks. That's a $36 wager. We're playing 5 all 5, $2 exacta, or you could call that a $2 exacta key box 5 all.
Yep. It's going to leave us with some nice money for Churchill Downs. Let me take this off just for 1 second so I can get the picture back, my friend.
Sure.
And then we'll be right with us all.
We still got 9 minutes to post.
Yeah, at Churchill, right?
For the 7th at Churchill, and the rain is still coming down there.
Still coming down. Okay. Here we go. There's our picture. This should be much clearer now. We're going right into the gate. Perfect timing. There we go. Perfect timing. We'll get Robert Geller's great voice back one more time here.
What color do you want, Alex?
Taylor, for
Red?
the first time for the season, we are racing on both the inner and the EP tomorrow.
Purple.
Plenty of action on both as the
Blue.
weekend
Orange.
is full of very competitive
Little
racing.
white.
Moving up with Blameless Ghost and Full
The
Crow.
Pink Floyd show going. Aaron
As
Reed has a
Blameless
5-3
Ghost
ice cold exact Kentucky bred exact.
Is at 3-1. Pushing for favoritism and Unheard at 5-2. You sang to me currently at 9-1 odds. Moving up for a start, Jodine Anderson, Full Crow. Unheard to gate 5, Emma Jane. S1 Flores rides Red Mood. First time starter, just waiting as Unheard is moving up again. Has gone in this time. Red Mood to gate number 6. Beautifully turned out here is the 7, You Sang to Me, and is a 10-1 odds. Kid Gizmo. And now Sinclarity for Canuck Racing.
Ivan
Looking for
Dallas
Kid Gizmo to go into the gate fully. And
nobody hit
up
the
now
big
for
six today,
Kazushi
Woodbine.
Kimura.
Carry
Pops
over.
the head in. Late money coming in for Blameless Ghost, an equal favorite. Now Sinclarity. And Pietro Moran, his dad won earlier in the night with a victory on Crumlin Beast. He rides Sinclarity. Pietro Moran, the last along, and Zibibo and the field about to go. Another first-time starter. Little reaction in the gate for Fulcra. Now the outside runner's gone off Zibibo. They're all in.
All in. Let's go.
Off they run. And Red Mood, bobbles
Imogen,
the break. Back
let's
to last
go.
is Noisy Girl, and winning the break, Sinclarity. Running through is 10 to Midnight, dashing out in front at a very fast pace. Unheard has gone up to be second. Sinclarity third. On the inside, Fulcra, and driving through as You Sang to Me into fourth spot now, going ahead of Kid Gizmo. Behind them, Zibibo, and towards the rail, Blameless goes racing really ungenerously. Red Mood is at the second last position. A long last is Noisy Girl. They are strung right out. 10 to Midnight out in front by a couple of lengths. 10 to Midnight shows the way. Sinclarity moving up very nicely on the outside, and Unheard is third. Sinclarity gunning for the lead now, and taking over is Sinclarity. A gap behind this trio of about 5 lengths to You Sang to Me, and trying to run for the back is Zibibo up the inside and Kid Gizmo the outer, but Sinclarity and boy, Canuck Racing Club know how to pick their horses. Out in front, Sinclarity's by 3 lengths. The one to run down. Unheard is making a real bid in second as they come to the final furlong, and it's Sinclarity well ahead of Unheard, and right down the outside is Kid Gizmo, followed by Zibibo, but Sinclarity putting the neck down, still well clear, and a great performance. And Pietro Moran and Sinclarity by 2.5. Second placing has gone to Unheard from Kid Gizmo, Zibibo, and Blameless goes by the inside fifth.
Over 5-2.
5-2. We got 7-1 over 3-1.
So, and Sean, I show a $2 payout of $80.
Nice. Only winners in the lounge. Yeah, $80 is the
$80.70 to be exact.
Quarter 22 and 1, half a mile.
Nice job, Emma.
Flat. 5/8, 57 and 2. The time 1:11:24.
Wins for Kevin. For anyone who knows Woodbine, David Moran has been a very solid rider up there for years. This is his. He has. Are you ready for this? 10 children.
The unofficial result, it's 9,
and
5,
Pietro
8,
is the
10,
oldest.
3. The winner is 9,
Sinclarity.
Sinclarity.
So,
Over 5, Unheard.
So
8,
we
Kid
wagered
Gizmo,
36
10,
there,
Zibibo,
so we should profit
3,
about
Blameless
44.70.
Ghost. And quite a day, really, for the Moran family, as it's a success for both father and son here tonight.
Yeah.
Earlier David, and now Pietro.
Pietro's the nicest kid, too. So you ready for this, Tim? Talk about dedication. Pietro rides during the day and also goes to college during the day. So he's doing both, you know? He's a busy kid. But a win is a win, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, did I have the wrong? Oh, let me see here. Oh, do I have the wrong thing up here? Let me see here. What happened to my screen here? There we go. Pietro. There's Pietro. One of the nicest kids you'll ever meet.
So that was a good hit, folks. I don't know if you were trailing along with that one, but I had a little $5.95.
Nice. There you go.
$80.
Beautiful. And you're going to see Pietro riding for Kevin Attard a lot. He only rides for 4 trainers. So when you see Pietro riding for Kevin Attard, stick him in. And when we see the winner's circle here, how long till Churchill?
So last time I checked, we were still good. Let me double check. We have 1 minute to race 7.
Okay. It's all you, buddy. Take us home.
Yeah, 1 minute to race 7. So let me pull up my PPs real quick.
The race is official at Woodbine.
So a very nice win in this debut performance by Sinclarity. Sinclarity is a bay filly. She is 3 years of age by Super Speedy from Here's Mud in Your Eye. Tabitha Lee bred the winner in Ontario. And what a great start for Canuck Racing Club. And they are such an amazingly positive group of owners and tremendous addition to the owners at Woodbine. And today to see them in the winner's circle is a great thing for racing. Kevin Attard with a training double, and the very most special moment is that David Moran and Pietro Moran each won earlier in the program. Today, David in race 4, Pietro in the nightcap, father and son victorious here on this Thursday. It's official. Sinclarity has paid for the win, $17.30 and $6.90 to place, $4.70 to show, and that exacta $80.70.
$80.70.
$958. $295.90. The super paid $1,544.
I'll remove this right now. Let me get him off there. Okay, there we go.
Sean, I'm going a little different really quickly at Churchill. I'm going to do a $2 trifecta key.
Yeah.
3 with the 4 3 with the 4-6 3 4 6
3 with the 4-6, like
$2 tri key 3 4 6
3 4 6. Okay. Three with the 4-6.
And the horses have reached the starting gate. It's post time.
Is this race 7 we're coming up to?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And you got what? 3 with the what?
3 with the 4-6 trifecta key.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Love it. And they're off. Whoa. Real bumping going on there.
Breaks in stride from the inside, and these two will knock in early. Interlock Empire backs off. York Tavern comes on, and Tizzy Indy settles 3 wide in the 5th. So to the clubhouse turn.
I think our favorites out of the race.
Well, and the problem was, I don't know if you saw it, Tyler had his foot down. I think he lost an iron.
Yeah, I think he did too. Yeah. Yeah.
That horse is much the best and should win. So let's see what Tyler does from the back of the pack.
Yeah,
but
he's not panicking.
It's just like I told you. If I bet the guy on a horse, I don't care if he's on fucking flight line. If I bet Tyler, he's gonna lose. It's just like every damn time. It doesn't matter. Pisses me off.
48.
So they got the 9 clear out front. They went to the half in 48.4 seconds right now. Right now it's sitting 9-1 with the 5. And I believe that's the 8 outside that one. The 8 starting to make a move, 9-1-8. But Tyler's got a lot of work to do from the very back, and losing the iron early, he's already given it up. But
he's trying to come on.
He does have the rail, and let's see, he's just off it. So, but he's not going to get there. He's way too far back.
Yeah,
Just a friggin' joke. Every time I bet the guy, it's a joke.
Golden plate. Joint venture.
Golden plate for 9 furlongs. Dr. Kringle third. Patrolman was fourth.
God, I hate Tyler Gaffleon. I seriously do. I don't know him personally, and I don't know in that way, but I'm just saying as a rider, I can never get on the right side of that guy. Never. My friends here at Churchill, they joke. If I bet him, they don't, and if I don't, they do.
Yeah, Jamie Torres.
It's seriously that bad. Every time I bet the guy, he loses. Every time.
Yeah.
He's not a rider I hate in the country more than that guy. I swear to God.
And Jamie Torres thought again he was on Caesar exactly with that ride. He thought he was back on Caesar Gray there, the way he rode that horse wire to wire.
So luckily, Sean, that was only an $8 wager. So
yeah.
So we still got one more.
Yeah, we're doing fine. Yeah. Got one more at Churchill Downs to go.
Yep. So we'll do one more race and call it a night. But so the last race of the night is pretty interesting.
The way things are going, it'll be a wire job in the Belmont. Well, you don't know. Thank you, Victor, for the nice job at Woodbine. Oh, that's right. Paul had the one. That's right. It's 14-1 in race 7. That was the horse, Paul. Oh, did you bet him across, hopefully, Paul? Can you do that over there? We're gonna bring us home here for the win.
Yeah, I got a horse I like in here. I think we could potentially do some damage with, but
life, death, taxes, and Jose Ortiz.
Yes. And I'll tell you what, JG Funk, we are fading. We are fading T-Gaff in the last. I don't want any part of him. Don't want any part of him. I actually like a horse in here at a price, so we'll see what happens.
Okay. How long until the next race at Churchill? We got what do we got?
I got a horse. I think, Sean, we could finish up the night with a big payoff here.
Okay. You got my boy.
Really think it's possible. Awesome. Well, welcome in. We're glad you joined us. We're here every Thursday night in the cocktail lounge.
As Dave Weaver would say, chuck them out.
By the way, Sean, this is a cocktail lounge. What is everyone drinking tonight? We have not heard any drink talk in the lounge about all of the people here. What's everybody drinking?
Yep. What's everybody drinking here? Yeah.
Little Jim Beam for JG.
Like it.
Alex is having tequila. Why am I not surprised, Alex? Little tequila. Too bad Carson's not here to drink, to have shots with you. Scott is having some Busch Light. As long as it's not Kyle Busch, then you might get hit in the mouth.
Yeah, we got 21 minutes to race 8.
So Mubashar, the last race that they had here at Churchill was won by the 9 horse. It was 914.
Yeah.
And the last race of the night, the 8th race, is coming up. The race 7 result was 914.
Yep. There you go.
But I love, oh, good. So he won. Good job, Mubashar.
Good job, Mubashar.
So we love that Tyler is a favorite here because we're fading him. We're fading that.
Fading the favorite. That's what we're doing. We're fading the favorite.
We're fading Tyler. Did I mention that we hate Tyler? Moby. Okay. We can call Mushar Moby. All right, Moby. Good job. Nice hit. Glad you won.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. Oh.
I got to take a look at something though here, Sean.
Yep. I say the Grand Slam is happening at Churchill Downs. Rubia sounds like Rubiano, and it's mud.
You know, it's funny you said that, Sean, because I was just looking at Rubia because who's up on Rubia?
Jose Ortiz.
There you go. The man with 3 wins on the night.
Exactly. And he will conquer. Exactly.
Moby, we do not play Chucktown. We hate Chucktown. Don't like Chucktown. We avoid Chucktown. If you want to play it, I wish you all the luck in the world because you're going to need it. But we're not a fan of Chucktown.
No Chucktown fans here. You bet 1, 2, 3, 4 at Chucktown. There you go. That's about as good strategy as any.
Sean, I'm telling you, I'm going to get us one of the biggest hits in lounge history in the next race. Are you ready?
Well, I am ready.
So
I'm excited.
I mean, we got to wait a little bit. We're not there yet, but I'm just saying, Are you ready for a big hit?
I am ready for a big hit.
So we still got Sean, answer me this.
Yes.
It's a Thursday night.
It is. Yes.
It is 8:45. Why in the world does Churchill have so long between the last 2 races?
It's ridiculous.
It's
especially off a delay, especially off 2 delays. You know?
So, I mean, 17 minutes still, so it's not horrible, but it just feels like an eternity.
Yeah.
But Sean, we're getting ready to make bank. Somebody call Shoddy.
Yeah. We're going to do a 6-9.
What's that?
Oh, yeah. Chucky Town is not good.
Maybe. Don't go giving away all my secrets, Sean.
Yeah. Well, you just said call Shoddy.
Yeah, I know.
You just gave your own secret away.
It was a little hint. Not everybody in here remembers Shotty. She hasn't been here forever.
That's true. That's true.
She stopped hanging out with us.
That's right.
She doesn't like us anymore.
We don't know Mushbar. They run every 20 minutes. So, yeah, we'll know.
So, Sean, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting here. Just a couple of quick notes.
Yeah.
The 2 horse is the favorite currently, right?
Yes, with
And
Tyler.
the 2 is the favorite in the double.
Yes.
But the 2 is not the favorite in the other horizontals.
Right.
Not the favorite.
No. However, if we don't use the 2, he's going to win by 9 lengths because he knows you don't have him. So,
yes. But, it's interesting, Sean, that the horse that I really like and I thought I was going to get a price on in here.
Yeah.
Is the favorite in the pick 3, the pick 4, the pick 5, and the pick 6. Can you believe that? And Sean, the morning line odds were 6-1.
Whoa. On the 6th. Oh, there you go. Okay.
So in the morning line, 1, 2, 3, 4 was like 4th, 5th favorite.
Yeah.
And it's the favorite in all of the horizontals except for the double.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Actually, yes, except for the double.
And the pick 5.
What's that?
Jose's the favorite in the pick 5. Are you looking at the racetrack?
Sort of ride there by able to be able to take the lead.
5 seems to be the favorite.
Yeah, actually, you're right. Jose is the favorite over the horse by a little bit.
Yeah. I'm alive for the double with the 5. Paul Nolan wants to know, what's the bet, Tim? Well, he's got a study, guys. You've got plenty of time on here. 13 minutes to post.
We're building a little bit of tension here, Paul. Come on now.
I like it. Yep, exactly. There we go. We got Caitlin on the mic, huh? Who's Caitlin like?
That's hilarious though, because Caitlin just gave away my big price.
Oh no.
Yeah, I love this horse. So I'm just going to go ahead and talk about this horse. So Caitlin's talking right now.
Yep.
Caitlin's talking about the 9 horse. I love this 9 horse. Luan Machado for Jose de Lima. The horse is currently showing at 6-1. But when you look at this horse, the horse has run a couple of races, 6 furlongs. This is a 6.5. So the horse has been closing up. I think the horse is going to like the extra half length. But you look at the workouts, the horse last raced on 30 May, Sean, and has had 2 works since then. That was a 4 furlong at Keeneland, where she went 47-4, second of 41. And then she had a 5 furlong at Keeneland where she went 1 minute and 4, first of 6. So
Whoa.
a couple of really sharp workouts for Jose de Lima.
Yeah.
This is a Bolt de Oro filly that's a 3-year-old filly out of a Rockport Bay, which is a Rockport Harbor dam. Luan Machado gets up. Luan is really doing well here at Churchill. I mean, he really is riding well, coming out of leading the pack at Turfway Park. But I just absolutely love this 9 in this position. For second position, I'm going to go to one of the horses that I talked about being the favorite in a lot of the horizontals, and that's the 6 horse, Believe Her. This horse had a 6-1 morning line, is a 5-1 currently. Chris Hartman, Mitch Murrow getting up. This is a horse that has been off for a while, but has been nothing but maiden special weight. So dropping down in class to a maiden 50 claimer. I think the horse is classy. It was an $80,000 purchase, an OBS sale purchase. I think that this horse is well placed, and I think that Chris has found a place to where he thinks this horse can win. So that's why I'm going to go with a 6-9 in here, straight up exacta box. But Sean, because we're in the last race of the evening, I'm going to add a try underneath that. But what do you think?
Love it.
You got any thoughts on this race at all, or?
Yeah, I love the 5 for Jose Ortiz and the Tapiture in the mud for Asmussen. He's going for his 4th win. I think that's a huge angle there. Obviously, Munnings. I mean, what better sire in the mud than Munnings in Speightstown? So you have to love that. And the 9, I was with you. Bolt on the Rocks is definitely a very interesting horse here for sure. And then a couple of interesting plays here. You got Jamie Torres going for the double here with the 3, and then you got the Derby champion Brian Hernandez for Drury, the 7. So I think this race is wide open. But I like the 5 on top. I was 5, 2, 9, 7, and 3.
So if you're looking, folks, I put a couple of bets in here. So I've got a $5 exacta box 6-9. So that's going to cost you $10, and then I'm going to play a $2 trifecta as well, 6-9 with 6-9 with 2-5. So that's going to cost you another $8. So this is only an $18 wager. So we're going 6-9 in the exacta. We're taking that same exacta in both ways, 6 with 9 and 9 with 6, and we're adding the 2 and the 5 underneath those 2.
Yep.
So that'll be $18 total that we're going 6-9 with 6-9 with 2-5.
Love. Love.
And the horses right now are still in the paddock a little bit. So we got a little time, but plenty of time for everybody to get their wagers in, run to the teller, get your money in, fill up your ADW, cash in the 401k, and bet the 6-9 with the 6-9 with the 2-5. We are going home winners. We're getting ready to cash a big one. Make sure you're a part. So Bobby D also likes a 9 on top, which is the horse that I actually like on top. So I love it, Bobby.
Yeah.
I hope you win, and the 6 is second because we'll both be winners, and that's the horse that I like on top as well.
Yeah, absolutely. We got 6 minutes into Churchill Downs.
Yeah, it's still showing a good 6 minutes to race 8. So Sean, just an interesting note here. If the 4 wins, the 4 one of the longest shots in the field at 26-1. That is the only horse in this field that will be a Derby City 6 jackpot full payout.
Wow.
And anything else, there will be a carryover. And by the way, if you're listening at home, jackpot wagers, don't play them. Wait till the mandatory payouts and then go in. But I am not a fan of jackpot wagers. I don't like them. You can hit the race and you can hit the horizontal and still not cash because you hit it with other people. I just think it's a bit of a sucker bet, so to speak. I'm not a fan. Wait for the mandatory payouts or play the trifecta wagers that or the horizontal wagers, excuse me, that are just straight up wagers and not jackpots. Interesting, Sean. I was just looking at the screen here at Churchill. Joe, who is one of the track handicappers there and a great Joe Christopher is he's a great handicapper, and he's got 9 with 6 on top. I did not even know that, but I hope he wins.
Yeah, exactly. He's in a, what does the ADW you guys talk about?
So that's just an online wagering service. So there are several of them out there. You probably heard a lot of people talk about Twin Spires or Express Bet or Naira Bets or whichever one you're a part of. But that's just the online wagering service that you use. Alex is going against us, taking the 7 over the 2, 5, 6, 9. I feel better about my bet since Alex isn't betting the same thing.
Bobby owns what horse does Bobby own?
I think he's talking about the 9 that his friend owns. The 9.
Oh wow, very cool.
Yes, and I hope his friend wins because I love this horse and that's a horse I liked on top.
Yeah, there you go. The 6-9 is paying $40, and the 9-6 is paying $45 for $1. That's juicy.
That's really weird to me.
Two 5 is paying 12 right now. Is that that's the low exactly?
Yes. 12, which is weird to me. That's a different kind of number.
So what? Okay, gotcha.
All right, Paul. Let's bring it home.
So what Tim is telling everybody to do.
John, we're screwed now. We're screwed because Alex is also boxing the 6-9.
Well, okay. There's 2 ways to look at this, folks. So what Tim is telling you is that we're screwed because Alex bet the same thing we did. Then he likes the 6-9 over the 6-9 with 2-5, which means if you're betting out there, put Tyler on top. Because that means he will win by 6 because he's on the bottom, not on the.
Unfortunately, you are correct, my friend.
So I'm kind of trying to figure out.
I don't know if anybody out there is betting the 7, but I don't know if you just saw that horse on the track. Cancel your bets. No. That horse is a mess on the track right now. Look at the 9 though, Sean.
He looks solid.
Oh, I'm telling you. Come on, Luan. Bring it home, baby. For the children at home. Bring it home. We bet the 401k. We need a retirement.
Yep.
Sean, I think JG Funk is talking to you.
Oh, let me see. Let's go. There you go, baby. It's 7 minutes to go in the second, and the Celtics are up 15 on the Pacers.
Awesome.
The horses are approaching the starting gate. We get 1 minute to go. Thank you to everybody who's joined us tonight, as always. And again, wishing both my dad a very happy 80th birthday and Tim's parents a very happy 60th anniversary. Many more happy
Papa
and healthy.
Picks. Happy birthday
Yeah,
to Papa Picks.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys are 5 hours ahead.
Definitely. It's like every time I go out to California and watch a sporting event, I'm just blown away. It's like, why are there games on at 5 o'clock in the afternoon? Oh yeah, we're on the West Coast.
They're slowly making their way to the starting gate. Emphasis on slowly. The 10 seems to be crawling there.
10 looks asleep. Where's Colin?
He's a sleepy pick. Exactly.
Where's Colin?
Nine price going up. The 8 is dropping in class. JG Funk's box at 6'9", but now he's canceling because he saw that Alex had. I can't totally blame the logic there.
What's that?
I said I can't totally blame the logic.
No.
The horses have reached the starting gate. It is now post time. All going into the gate.
All right, Sean. Horses are loading up. Looks like we got about 6 of them in. Make it 8 of them. We got to put 9 in the gate. Last one's going in. That's the 10 horse on the outside. Current lots 17-1. And they're off the 4 from the middle of the track wants the early lead and just boats out. The 6 and the 7 are sitting in second and third just off those 2. Then you've got in between horses, the 3 horses currently sitting in 4th. And the 2 down on the rail is about 3 off the lead in 5th place. Outside that one, you've got the 6 horse, then down inside the 5. Then 9, 10, and the 8 horse trails the field up front. They went to the quarter in 22.64 seconds. Adeline, 43-1 in first place. Currently, the 6 horses setting just off of those, about half a length back. The 7 horse End of Innocence at 9-2 is starting to make a move 3 wide outside as they hit the far turn. Back in 4th place is the 3 horse as they hit the half in 45.98 seconds. They hit the top of the stretch, Sean. The 4 horse is not wanting to give way, but here comes our 6. The 6 is starting to put a nose in front. Where's the 9? We just need the 9. Come on with that 9 horse on the outside. But right now you've got the 6 on the outside. The 9 horse is starting. Luan on the outside. He might be too little too late. It's going to be 6-3, it looks like. The 6 in front. The 3 horse is going to be second. And the 9 horse. Our exact in try got split by the 3 horse. Jaime Torres split our exacta, split our try. But
Exactly.
that Believe Her horse that I loved, Mitchell Merle, wins the race easily at 4-1. Gotta love it.
Yeah, you were all over that horse though. Sick,
Yeah, I just wish that Luan had started his move a little sooner. He had a lot of horse. That horse was flying late. I don't know. It seems like he just came a little bit late, but 639. Splitter exacta, splitter try.
Mitchell Merle.
Mitchell Merle, 6 horse, wins a race.
9 ran well, just couldn't,
Yep.
So.
And that is the horse that I originally handicapped on top.
I know you did. Crazy.
Oh, goodness.
But still a great night of racing. Thank you to everybody who joined us tonight for both tracks. So lucky having you. 190 people tonight. Thank you so much. Alex, JG Funk, Victor, Paul joining us. Right the wire, Mubashar. We had Keith, who was in here. Bobby D, always, buddy. Great to have you. So many great people in here.
Sean, I just have to add that, you play a couple of tracks and going back and forth, and we got some delays on one of them and not getting to really look at everything the way that we would like. But you know what? A full night's entertainment. We spent less than $11, people. So if you were following along and you bet everything we did, we started with 100, we ended with almost 90, $89.60. So we only spent $10. That's a good night's entertainment.
Yeah, for 2 tracks. Exactly.
Gotta love it.
Great.
Hopefully everybody comes back again next week. Don't forget, keep an eye out on the channel. Make sure that you follow us because we are going to start up Assiniboia here very soon. Some exciting news coming from the channel, as you will see, between Assiniboia Downs and Trust the Prophets. So keep an eye out. Make sure you're watching. So we should have some live handicapping at Assiniboia in addition to our Thursday night cocktail lounge. Make sure you like and follow.
Absolutely. Everyone have a wonderful night, and we will see you next week in the lounge.
Have a great night, everybody. As El Hombre says, peace out.
Peace out, yo.